I was just looking at the prone thing because it just looks neat.
Yeah,
I
I think
may have
either
been
way, Titus would be
seduced by the
happy. So
neatness.
I'll take both.
Also, like, I don't know, Sapping Sting. I mean, just metagaming. Like, necrotic damage is just not a winner for us most of the time.
Okay, you may have a small point there.
Yeah.
And, like, granted, prone is a big enough deal that you might want to do it, like, and screw the damage, since you have plenty of other damage available.
Well, it's 1d4
like,
damage anyway, so
yeah,
it's
so
like,
it's not a
weight
huge
loss.
deal. Yeah, it's not a huge deal.
Prone would be effective. I would like the prone too. So I like either one's good for me.
Yeah.
I just feel like you'll get Thorn Whip will work way more often.
Yeah.
I mean, legit though, if you want a close-up option, like, and you have access to cantrips from just about any list, I would suggest Shocking Grasp, because people.
Don't worry, he has Shocking Grasp.
Oh, okay.
So that's not the thing.
You just want some more control in your cantrip library? I think either is fine then.
I can't. I have a love affair with cantrips with this character.
Yeah. I think either is fine then. It's really a matter of what you'll have more fun with at that point.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Anyway, sorry. Distracting.
Oh.
No, this is what we're here for. I think.
Looks like everyone is here.
Oh, we're here. We're here. Oh yeah.
So you can get going. Beryl, he would be up for scribe duty this week. You're okay with that?
Yeah. And if there's anyone who ever wants it, please feel free to step up. But yeah, I'll do it if no one does.
All right. And I think
And I still have to rewatch the Thursday stream because I didn't take any notes, and I need to write that one this week as well.
Oh geez.
Well, I guess Anna Kate, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
So you would be the previous scribe person, if you want to give us a recap.
Okay. Sure. We went east next, and Corvin found a secret door to an armory, but we did not have time to take anything. We entered the room to the south and found it was barracks, but while in there we were attacked by more cultists. We killed them pretty easily, and the fighting moved into the north of us as our allies pushed in. To the west, we found another secret door that led to stairs down, and there we found bodies of dead hobgoblins, including our dear friend Orcard. We also found the ritual circle that I realized is how they kept the Nightwalker at bay. We debated the ethical implications of killing someone to power the ritual, and we decided to try to take a cultist alive and do so. We headed back up the stairs and ran into Civil, who told us the Nightwalker was already close, so we did not have to sacrifice anyone. Instead, we just had to fight the Nightwalker. The medics healed us as best they could, and the army joined us for the battle. The Nightwalker was a giant undead creature surrounded by an aura of death that seemed to have an intense hatred of life itself, and our allies' arrows did not seem to have any effect on it. I hit it with 2 arrows and seemed to damage it, but it simply pointed its finger at me, and I was wounded and paralyzed. Vlad summoned a dragon spirit to attack it, and Corvin lit it up with fairy fire. Beryl charged in as a giant scorpion, but that shape did not last long against the Nightwalker's magic. Titus rushed in and wounded the creature, giving us hope for a brief moment. But that's when things really got bad. He predicted.
Hey, my health bar is showing full when I loaded into the game, but I could have sworn I took a few points of damage when my scorpion was taken down.
Yeah, I thought you took
Some of the damage like spilled over into Beryl, I thought. I mean, it wasn't very big, but I remember there being something.
You can scroll up and try to figure it out. I'm not sure. It should just reflect your sheet's damage.
Right. I'm waiting for my sheet to load. I just noticed it as soon as I loaded in that my health bar is at full. I wouldn't know how to figure out when I shape shifted in order to subtract like Scorpion's HP, and yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of math.
You could check your sheet, and if it's a full on your sheet, then I don't know.
Yeah, my sheet isn't
It wasn't
loading.
a huge difference anyway, so it wasn't like a gigantic
Yeah, I'm
discrepancy.
pretty sure it was less than 10 and maybe even less than 5. It was just a tiny spillage over the Scorpion's HP, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
It's been long enough that I have no.
Well, I can see that the damage that popped the scorpion was 35 damage in all.
Well, but the damage, the scorpion.
But that wasn't the
prior
that,
to that.
Yeah, that wasn't the first hit, so that
Right,
doesn't help
yeah.
that much as to what it was. All right.
I think you passed the Constitution save. I don't remember. I'll be honest, I have no idea.
I guess I'd have to watch the stream to be sure, and we don't have time for that. So.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, how
we'll
about?
roll
Is it okay, Lou, if I just like subtract 5? Because I know I got some sort of hit. I just don't remember. I remember it being minor, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
don't
And
worry.
my
We won't call you a
so
cheater.
hard.
You're fine.
And I don't even have D&D Beyond up, like, because sometimes if you have the
Right.
Beyond 20 thing, then
It
pulling up
syncs.
D&D.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes I pull up her sheet to use. It's easier to do wild shape stuff from there. So sometimes I pull her sheet up, but I don't even have it up. So.
Who knows?
I don't
Yeah.
know what I missed, but everything on my end just hard crashed, so I'm back though.
Well, your sheet says 75, but I'm guessing that's
Yeah,
because
I-
you just minused it.
Yep, exactly. Well, yeah, I still can't open my sheet. Let me close it and try again. It's just spinning the little roll 20, the D20 graphic.
I noticed, I think I might have told you this already, but if you have less spells, it sometimes makes your sheet load quicker. I don't know how many spells you have in the spell area, but
A ton, because she's a druid.
yeah, if you have a ton of spells, that's probably why it's taking forever.
Well, it doesn't. This is not normal. What it's doing right now is not normal. And she's had a ton of spells.
Because I know whenever I click on your sheet, it also takes like 20 seconds to open it.
No, this is like while Trey was still reciting. It's been loading since then.
Yeah.
Not 20 seconds. All right. Well, maybe I'll have to use.
Alright, well, Titus.
Yes.
It is your turn. What do you want to do?
Wait, didn't we?
Yeah, didn't I just... I feel like
Oh,
I
no, it
just...
looks like Titus finished his turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we end with you?
I
Yeah,
think so.
well... Yeah, it
Well-
looks like you took some attacks. Alright, so it is the... did you take your damage from being in the aura?
Yeah, we did all the damage. Not from... Oh, from the start of this thing's turn? I don't know, but...
Oh, you ended your turn...
Um,
wait, you started your turn within the aura. Did you take the 66 necrotic?
Yeah. I think we did that at the start of my turn before I...
Alright.
I believe I'm trying to scroll up to make sure, though.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he
Looks
rolled.
like, it looks like you rolled a
he
Constitution
rolled a
save at the beginning of your turn. So
So,
yeah, so it looks like Titus took his action, and at the start
Oh, I
of his turn, he
see.
rolled a Constitution save, and then he had and then the
Alright.
creature took its legendary action, and he had to make another con save against that damage drain.
Okay, so that's all taken
yeah, so
care
now
of.
it's actually the spider's turn, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. The spider has to make a con save.
Oh,
it's a-
spider. You
So
can
it's at
do
the
it.
start of the turns, not at the end. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Starting the turn in the aura is a bad plan.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that melts the spider.
Well, that's why.
think-
That's
I
why
think-
I didn't have the spiders
Nah.
run in with a dash
I mean,
where they
it
would never.
is save negates, so a high enough roll.
Alright, no, the spider just melts and disappears.
Well, that's why I didn't want them to use a dash action to go in. At least if they weren't dashing, they might have a chance of swinging.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, Vlad, what are you gonna do?
I am going to quicken Eldritch Blast.
Alright. So you
There's 6 of them.
fire 6 Eldritch Blasts. The first attack is gonna hit for 5. 24 will strike him as well.
Man,
Do another 5. 20 will strike a third time for 5.
What the hell?
What? Wow, 3
Keep
ones on the
rolling
damage
minimum
roll?
damage. Ugh.
1 in 1,000.
Making me. Okay, good. Good. There we go.
Alright, so you strike again for 9. 30 will strike again for 7.
And last one. 11.
Nice.
You have the creature's attention. Anything else?
Yes. I am going to run like a little bitch. I wish to go to here and actually, can I go to there and hide? I don't know.
You can't hide because I don't think you.
I mean, not hide, but like get out of visual
Break line of
range.
sight. Yeah.
If you
break
have
line.
enough distance, I believe you can.
1, 2,
I don't know how to calculate for you because it's a diagonal, so I don't know what that means.
Every other diagonal counts as 2. But
So
the
that's
ruler
25 feet.
Or can I go 5 more?
You can. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, the creature. Are you engaged to it? How high up were you? I forget, Titus.
I think I didn't adjust my flight thing, but I flew down to stay in its face. And I didn't go back up.
I mean, the thing's pretty tall, so.
Okay. Well, in either case, it'll blast at you because you hit it a bunch, and it can no longer blast at Vladimir. So it does an enervating focus.
Oh god, Titus.
I was
Got a
just pretty
conflict?
sure your Constitution save is better than mine.
Wait, where is it?
Nice.
Right, at least you're not drained at this time. Maybe I'll heal you.
Well, it
Don't
didn't-
even bother.
Didn't hit you yet. But I'm just trying to find the button I need.
Oh. It's a DC 21. I know that.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
You did pass.
Oh, it missed.
looks like 16 would not be enough, so I think it would miss you, right?
Oh, okay. I thought I was just had to make a con save.
Corvin.
That hit.
Oh, it's still lit up with fairy fire, isn't it? Ah, yes.
It is.
Oh, this is
Oh.
yes.
Oh. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, well,
I
they were all
move
hits
up.
for you anyway, so, and you didn't
Yeah,
crit, so.
I throw a stone at it. Sling a stone. 17?
Yeah, 17 will strike it.
Yay.
Woo.
Do favored foe, do all the stuff. Do
Melt it.
damage. 31.
Okay. So it is struck for 31 damage.
Okay. I shall then, bonus action dash. Get an extra. So I get to here, and then I guess I shall dash another 10.
Alright. So 40 feet to get there.
Yep.
Got it.
And then the only person is Titus.
Yeah, it's gonna blast Titus again. Farrell didn't hit it hard enough for it to care
Yeah.
about her.
Yeah.
I guess I should
my
probably
job.
just take hits.
No,
Hey!
another 4. So
Keep
it
eating
will
those legendary
miss.
actions, Titus. Good job, Tank.
Alright, is that it, Corvin?
Yes.
Alright. So new round.
Another volley from the mages, yes or no?
Well, inside the darkness, as the creature's blood starts to come out of its wounds, undead spirits begin to rise
Oh no.
because it is now wounded. Ugh, I have way too many undead. There we go.
might be one of the costs of doing business with this kind of campaign.
We need to quickly go to the sunny lands instead of the.
So 4 wraiths rise from the shadows.
That's not what we needed.
That's a Nightwalker.
Oh,
And Wraith.
Those are creepy.
Like it.
Alright, so into the new round we go. The giant spider still goes first.
I guess it's useless for him to even be in there with his aura.
Ah. Well, maybe he'll roll 6 ones.
It's not impossible in principle. More likely that the spider rolls a 20 on its save and makes it, because I believe that's 21. So
Yeah.
and save negates, so could happen.
I should just write the damage into the aura. No, it would still die. Next
Poor
spider
we hardly knew you.
will also attempt to resist. No.
Oh.
These saves, man.
Barrel is no longer concentrated.
Great.
Nah.
Well, that's cool though, because like, didn't I summon them like 2 battles ago? So
Yeah,
you
they're
did.
good. They served their purpose. You got
They've
your money's
been,
worth.
they've been doing work.
they did not much in this fight, but they took actions in other fights.
Oh, we're good.
They absorbed actions. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so that is it for the spiders, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Those are still extra turns. Does he have any legendaries? He has 1. Alright, he's going to try to hit Titus again.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at those rolls. A 5. 4, 4, 4, 5. I assume 17 would miss you.
It misses.
Alright. The Wraith up here is going to go fly up this way towards where he sees Corvin and is going to try to get you. Oh no! That is a crit.
Brutal.
How do you see me?
He has line of sight to you from there.
From where? No, I mean like from. Oh,
It was like
okay.
over here, wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't see anything. Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah. What's the distance? Is this lit up? I guess.
I mean, I saw the wraith up there, but I didn't see where Corbin went. I can't see Corbin.
he was here. Well, I mean, here, I can double check.
Yeah.
Thought from this point on his square, he should have sight on you. Yeah.
Well, I just never saw him. All right. Whatever.
Oh. Yeah, so he, maybe he saw you as you were coming around the turn there. But he does a life drain for 39. And I need a con save.
it's necrotic.
It is necrotic at least, so that's good.
Yes.
12. So,
And
you have anything?
can you dodge?
Alright, so you take half, which is 18? No. 19, right?
Sure.
Yes.
So 9.
So 19, then halved again, so you take 9 with your reaction.
Okay.
So yeah, spend your reaction, and it is Barrel's turn.
Is my hit point maximum also reduced? I missed it, right?
Yeah, you missed it, so it would reduce you by 9.
Man, all these drainers.
Can you remind me how I'm flying? Is someone concentrating on that?
That's me.
Yes.
Okay. So I probably shouldn't like go way, way high just in case.
I mean, you can probably survive most falls.
Don't
but you
let
probably
don't
want
let
to.
anyone tell you how to live your life, Barrel.
Yeah.
You
Alright,
do
she's
you.
gonna move out. Let's do
I'm flying.
out 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh,
and
you
she's gonna
started
move-
your turn in there, huh? Hang on.
Oh yeah. So what's the damage? It's a
Save.
con
Save or 19 necrotic. Oh, look at that. Alright, so
There
you
you
take
go.
nothing.
All right, there's
Well done.
my crit for the day.
Yes. Hey, that's a good crit.
Not a bad time to
Alright.
crit.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that's- yeah.
she moved out 20 feet, and she's going to move up 10 feet. So I believe that even though I'm
Okay.
right there on the edge of the aura, since it's a dome, I believe I'm out of it, right?
Yeah. Well, even if you were on the ground, you'd be out of it.
Okay, cool. Um.
I think that's technically
And
35 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So I'm gonna let me just double check something real quick here.
30
Oh,
seconds.
I've got plenty. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull out a moonbeam, and I'm going for level 6.
Ooh,
Whoa! All right.
moonbeam. Nice.
Are you trying to get thread off Titus?
No,
All right,
I'm
so
trying to fry the thing.
the
A lot of
moonbeam
damage,
explodes into being. Go ahead and start concentrating. And I think it's a minute. Yeah, so give me a minute timer. All right, so time's up. Anything else?
Actually, yeah. Bonus action. Dash. Fly up another 30 feet.
All right, and Kate. Beryl lays down a moonbeam, quickly flying up into the air.
All right, I'm going to move a little closer.
Is the Midnight Pyre not still volleying spells into this thing?
5.
They volleyed a bunch of arrows, which weren't effective. A couple of spells hit it, but not yet.
Cool.
I think they need to
I'm
work
gonna.
on weights. That's what they need.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for Kensei shot and fire at the Nightwalker.
Okay. No.
25.
Fairy Fire, you have advantage. Yep.
25.
25 would strike.
Woo. Clutch.
Doing 23, no, 33 damage. Wait, no, 23.
23.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
I'll take the 33 if you want to go with that.
Was that it?
The second shot. 17.
Yeah, 17 would hit it as well. So you do another 4 points of damage. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. The Wraith over here is going to fly over at Titus, flanking. Wait, where was it? It was here. So we can go 10, 15, 20, and then fly up 40 feet. Gotta remember the dimensions.
As it comes into my range, I attack it.
Okay, you attack it.
And use Great Weapon Master as well, so.
Yeah, 18 would strike it.
And I'm going to use a tripping attack if I can as well.
I
Interesting.
don't think they can be knocked prone, actually, but you can certainly attempt it and see what happens.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Are they actually immune to prone? Get the extra damage either way, I think.
Yeah, I do, I
Okay,
believe.
so 34. That would wound it, but no, you don't trip it.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Apparently they're very floaty.
Floaty. 25 versus AC.
Wait.
That hits.
Alright, so you are, well, you're hit for 18, and I need a con save.
Alright, con save.
Alright, so you take 18, is not life drain.
Alright,
So just 18 necrotic.
got it.
How high up are you, Beryl?
10.
No, she went. She
think she
bonus
flew
action
up-
to get up more.
Yeah.
I flew up 20 with my regular movement.
Alright, so you're at 50.
30, yeah.
Alright, so this one is going to fly 35 feet and then dash, flying up to become level with you.
Okay.
But it can't attack you just yet. Alright, that is it for that guy. Sim.
Well, I'm just gonna keep blasting this Nightwalker, I guess. Here we go. I think with Fairy Fire, those should all be hits.
Yeah, what round is Fairy Fire on? Did you put up your clock?
How does one do that? It's a minute from the first round. I don't know.
You just mark yourself with a timer when you cast the spell.
I believe we're on the second round of it because Corvin cast it right before his first attack, and this was the one he got off.
Is Corvin the one doing it?
Yes,
Yep.
I am.
Oh, I needed a concentration check then.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not marked for some reason.
Oh, right, you took 9 damage.
I was. I thought I did that before. 12, good.
Great.
That would lose it.
I took 9 damage.
Oh, that's right. It halved it. Alright. Wait, why does it say you're at full health? What's going on?
Because I'm
drained.
Max dropped.
Oh, okay. That
Damage I've
makes.
had.
I see. That makes sense. Alright, so you held
Full
it.
health, but it's a tiny bar.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sim, you would have shot him 3 times.
Yep.
Pew, pew, pew. So you got
33.
33. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That's as much damage as I did with 6 shots.
Yeah, well, luck. And I'm going to move. Oh gosh, that's a ruler, that's not me. Okay. 5, 15, 20, 30. I'm just gonna move back here. Alright. And that's all for me.
Alright. Nightwalker goes. What's he gonna do?
Well, first he's gonna make a save.
Moonbeam.
Was it a con save?
I think so. I'm pulling it up right now. Shoot.
21?
Yeah, it is con. Yeah, that would definitely.
Yep.
Half damage of 24.
How good is
Okay,
the
so he
con?
takes
Pretty
12
good.
radiant.
That's
Alright, let me see. What's he gonna do?
How much did it piss him off?
Oh. Well, apparently that's what he's gonna do. As he recharges his Finger of Doom.
Oh, fine.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah, no one does.
Get his legendary actions back. There's so much stuff going on. Who just shot me? Sim just shot me.
Hi!
Kinda Kate shot me too, though.
And then the
True.
moonbeam fried you.
And, well, he's... Yeah, I mean...
How smart of an undead is he?
Arrows are definitely more obvious than the moonbeam.
Oh, they do
Also,
stick around longer.
he's gonna move over this way. 5, 15, 20. He knows you're threatening him. Oh, maybe if he kills you, he can move again. He's going to use his enervating, or his Finger of Doom on Titus.
Ugh, brutal.
Oh.
That's not good.
'Cause he's hoping you die and he can move.
Titus, be the tank. Be the tank.
Oh.
So I need a wisdom save.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
I would recommend.
I have to get a natural 20 to succeed.
I would recommend. I would recommend using inspiration on this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Just go
on this.
unconscious, take a nap, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
Life
we
Eater
learned
thing
if you
means-
go to. Yeah, we learned if you go to 0 against this guy, you're dead.
Oh, that's with the enervating focus, not the Finger of Doom.
Oh, it's only with the innervating focus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that one,
That's nice.
this one just bursts necrotic energy. That one steals your life.
The
I can make you
inspiration just
go,
gives me advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I just want to. I'm just gonna roll it twice. There's one.
No, I mean that's there you go.
Yep,
Now,
that's it.
yeah. Oof.
All right, so you would fail it, unfortunately. Taking 47.
Mm.
Ooh, I'm alive.
Yeah.
He's alive.
Gosh.
Oh wait, did you use your reaction already? Oh, you did.
I had, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even need to hit you. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Uh,
There's a reason I didn't say anything.
all right.
apparently
so,
undead don't really, aren't the masters of strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't have the most intelligence. Actually, he has very low intelligence, but he didn't want you to hit him again. All right, so he's just going to keep flying. Another, I think he went 15, so he has another 35. Wait, 25. Yeah, so he flies over to here. Ends his turn. Titus.
All right, I'm gonna try to finish off this thing next to me because I cannot afford a opportunity attack.
20
So
feet
I will-
above you, I think, according to the marks.
He just attacked me, so I feel like that's just a mistake.
Okay.
Oh, he was trying to get level with you. I thought you were at 30 feet.
I
may have-
lowered
have put
because
him
I
too
think
high.
I never adjusted it, so I just lowered it down to 20 at the start of the game because
Stupid
I was in the guy's
3D.
face.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll say he's level with you. That's where he wanted to be.
All right, I'm gonna Great Weapon Master attack him.
And I think this guy is actually flying at 10 feet. Which I forgot to mark, maybe. All right, 19 will strike.
And then I'm gonna use a superiority die to do a pushing attack.
And your halberd is magical, right?
Yes.
Okay. 25 slashing plus 7. Okay.
The
So
17 he has
That's
to make for a save.
Yep, he is barely alive.
Oh.
Is that a strength save?
Yes, I believe so.
15?
Nope, it's a 17. So I'd push him just 15 feet away from me,
As he goes flying back.
and then I'm just gonna chase after my big ugly friend if I can get to
Ooh.
him.
Oh my gosh.
That
That's
might
not
be
the
a,
direction I expected you to
that-
run.
that might be a mistake. All right, anything
man.
else?
I'm gonna use my next two attack. Oh, can I keep attacking?
Sure.
Different people. All right, cool.
Yeah.
My next two attacks on this guy.
All right,
Yeah.
20 will strike. So 24 slashing. And 23 will strike again for 17, which
Bonus
actually does put him at near death.
Oh my god.
Full strike. 17.
All right, yeah, another 17. Anything else?
I'm gonna use how much movement did I use? About 15 feet or 20 feet. I'm gonna use the rest of it to try to run at this point.
You're gonna give him an oppie on you?
I don't know what else to do. I can't stay in his zone right now. Can
Well,
I?
you should have. Well, anyway, all right. Yeah, you're. Oh, you started in a zone, huh? We forgot to make the con
Was I
save.
still in his zone?
We'll say you may have been.
You were high up.
Yeah, I'll say you were high up. So
Further out,
yeah,
so-
we'll say you
Oh, he
were
was
okay.
20 feet up, yeah. So.
But
No.
yeah, so all right. If he gets an oppie, he will swing at you with his enervating
I don't know where
attack.
the thing is. I don't know where his range ends. So
Oh god, we might be about to lose Titus, guys. This is the one that kills, I think, right?
Only if he
it
reduces
is.
his hit point max to 0.
No,
He'll go unconscious long before then.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So he does an enervating focus melee, which I think is actually only at 5 feet. So as soon as you try to leave,
okay.
that only at 5
feet?
but
This is-
rolls poorly.
Oh,
Thank
That
God.
worked out.
Okay, Titus. Jeez.
However, at the end of your
Uh-oh.
turn, he is going to shoot at you.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
I'm gonna go as far as I can though. I think that's what 10, 20. So I can get to here, right?
You have
Oh,
a
that
60-foot fly speed.
24.
That hits.
All right, so you take 30 necrotic. I need a con save.
I'm gonna fall right to the ground.
Oh, all right. So you are drained 30, and you fall 20 feet, taking another 12 damage max. Oh,
I'm
if you're
down.
already unconscious, then you will get
Wait.
one failed death
Does he
save.
fall?
No,
I
Does
think
he
s-
fall if he wasn't the one concentrating on fly, or does he just float?
Oh, that's true. Then
You
who?
feather fall at that point, right?
No, I think you just kind of. What happened? I think you float to the ground if fly is still active. I
Quick
think
question.
that's so okay. So you just float down.
The death saves from earlier today carry over? Like
No,
failures?
no. If you got brought
No,
back,
no.
you're
As soon as
okay.
you're back up,
And
you're
you
back.
wouldn't get a failure because I forgot you weren't the one concentrating on fly. All right. So you just go unconscious and fall to the ground, and that is it for you. The Wraith goes. Gonna fly at Anikate. And attack you. Oh, but 10 would miss. Lucky. Vladimir.
Yep. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna scooch down too. And go. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm just gonna quicken and just blast it again. That's the plan.
Okay. Yeah, 32 would crit.
Kill it.
17.
17.
Yeah, 31 would hit. 13. 18. Yep, that's gonna hit.
13.
Make up for those ones.
13. Yep. And another 7. Okay. Anything else?
Yep, I'm going. So 7 plus 6 and 8.
All right.
Did you get it?
Did you move? I didn't see you.
Huh? What?
Or wait.
Yeah.
You shot him, what? You said twice more?
6 times. Yeah, it was 6 times.
Okay.
Lower damage rolls on the second cast, unfortunately.
So
Whatever.
it was 17, 13, 13, 7, 6, and 8.
All right.
If anybody wants to do the math on that.
Where are your spell points?
Converted right here. If you look below my character sheet.
You're at 0, or is that wrong?
Yeah, that burnt all of them. I have no more sorcery points left.
Oh, you just hit 0. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You have 70? Wow.
I potentially can have 70.
Oh, I see.
Converting spell
Because
slots.
I
By
see.
converting spell slots.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. It's
I
like,
get
Jesus.
I get 9 for free, but if I convert everything, I get an additional 70 points.
Okay,
I didn't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, so normally you'd start with 9 a day. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so the creature took damage. And that is it for you. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot back to right here.
Help me. Corbin.
End it.
Blessing on the Raven Queen. Teleport 30. Not working. Let's see. How do I? Trying to get the spacebar thing to work.
I think it's Q if you want to do the ruler.
Oh, is it? Oh, there we
Q?
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 30. Okay. What can I see? Oh, it's over there. Then we can move 30. Let's see, he's here. Okay. Move to here. I will then shoot a stone at him.
You would hear a voice, Sim. Just FYI. Okay, so you ran away from this guy. Did you disengage or anything?
I teleport.
Oh, you teleported.
Yeah.
Okay. So you poof over there. And you throw a stone, and 27 will hit it.
25. Okay. Or 32.
Alright, so it takes 32 damage. It's starting to look pretty ragged, though it's still up.
Changing my movement to here. Up to here.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, so the round ends. The wolf spiders are dead, so I'll get rid of them. The wraith is gonna just try to fly after Corvin. You can only get to here, so instead he will dash to re-engage you, ending his turn. Beryl.
She's going to move the moonbeam as her action. Put it right here. As her bonus action, she's going to cast Healing Word level 4 on Titus.
All right. So how much do you heal him for?
Working on it. 4. Oof. That's
Alright, so Titus, you regain some health. And you are no longer unconscious, but you do have a level of exhaustion.
Alright.
Hey, when the moonbeam, when a creature first time enters it that turn, it takes damage.
Sure does. Is that it for you, Beryl? It has to enter it willingly, so moving it onto someone doesn't do damage.
Okay, I thought it was like anytime you move it on top of the target.
No,
they
it's
have
a little weird.
They have to spend movement, action, reaction, or bonus action.
yeah,
to move
or they
it.
have to be forced into it on the turn, but moving it over them doesn't do the damage.
Okay, yeah, because you could just like move it back and forth like 5 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's my turn.
All right, so. Oh wait, I forgot. He can blast at someone. You threw a stone at me, Corvin. That was a dick move. He's gonna blast you.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah, you're in range.
uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
stayed in range.
Dope.
Also
24.
because, 24 will hit.
Alright, luckily it is necrotic damage. So 26 necrotic save for the spell, fairy fire, and
This
for
was 13. Yeah, let me. I will. Uncanny dodge that.
okay.
I take 6.
So use your reaction to take half, so 6, yeah.
Okay. And then con save.
Con save for the spell,
DC 10. Yep, got it.
and a con save for the
and,
drain.
for the death thing too. Okay.
Alright, so you do lose the
I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's
the 6 drain. Not a big deal.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Alright, so that's it for Beryl. Anna Kate. At the start of your turn, I need a con save.
Yep.
You can do it.
Get it. Roll high.
Don't take the 24.
No.
Oh god.
24.
Alright, so you are gonna take 24. You didn't
Ouch.
listen to Vlad. He said don't take the 24.
Oh.
I didn't hear the don't.
First
Yeah.
part.
Take 24.
Is
what?
is the Nightwalker on the ground?
Pretty much. She's floating kind of just above the ground.
So if I'm within 5 feet of him, I can melee attack him.
Yes, he's close enough that you can hit him if you get up to him.
All right. I'm going to take the opportunity attack from the Wraith to avoid getting in the Moonbeam.
Oh, that may have been a mistake.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
there was a mistake.
Mistakes were made. 28 necrotic.
Oof.
28.
All right. And I have to make another con save.
Yes.
This one's lower though.
And I'm still
You might be
good
able
at
to take
those.
this one.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
Alright, so it is drain. So your max is reduced by the 28.
Yep. So this is very important. I am going to drop Shadow Strider. Drop Vile Song and draw Shadow Strider.
You should have just said Corvin tank this thing.
No kidding. And first attack.
Yeah. Alright, 28 will strike it.
I'm going to attempt to make it a stunning strike.
Stunned in a moonbeam.
It might be immune to stun.
It
I
might
don't
be.
know.
It's worth finding out, though.
So
Really
it would
hope
take. Wait, did you use your sword, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so it takes 12 from that. And actually, can you stun
It's
this
immune
thing?
necrotic?
It is.
I know,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Surprise.
No, it doesn't say it can't be stunned.
Holy
yeah.
crap!
Stunned in a moonbeam. Alright.
So con save. Oh, well.
Ooh,
It
Jesus.
has a pretty good con save.
I see that. So I will not be trying that again. I'm going to punch it. Oof.
Ooh.
Just that very
Oh, yeah,
power
no, you
still
do
here.
have Fairy Fire, so yeah, that would hit.
That fairy
Oh, we
fire
do
is so
still have
clutch.
fairy fire.
Yeah.
You do, yeah. Because
Yeah,
that was.
Corbin got drained,
Corvin.
not concentration broken.
Alright,
Fairy
so.
fire makes a huge difference.
8, it
Yeah.
does. It's Fairy Fire MVP.
Yeah.
Alright. Is that it, or you got a third bonus action?
Now I'm going to spend my next to last key point to Step of the
Dodge.
Wind. No, because I won't survive another attack in this.
Oh, the
I
aura would
won't
take him
survive
down.
another round in this thing. Yeah. So I'm going to get out of it. So that I already moved. Okay. 10. This is 20. Oops. 20. 25. 35. 40. 45.
Okay. At
Somebody hit it.
the end of your turn, it's like, you're going nowhere. As he blasts at you.
Is he a wrestler?
Yeah. I just thought of Macho Man for
Man.
some reason.
Yep.
Where are you going? Macho Man. Oh, but he rolls. Man, look at
Oh,
those
yeah.
terrible
It's a
rolls.
miss.
That is a miss.
Okay.
There's a bunch of necrotic energy goes flying over your shoulder. All right, that is it for Anna Kate. This guy. Oh, there's life force nearby.
Oh no.
You should have killed me.
As he gets into my area, I attack him.
Oh, you're
Alright.
you're prone, but sure, make an attack with disadvantage. This is coming at you. Throw your. Oh no, that's gonna miss.
I would have great weapon mastered, so
Yeah.
Would have gone for it.
He went for it. You would have hit him if you didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah. Woof.
Ooh, alright. So 25 necrotic, and I need a con save.
I think that puts you down, doesn't it?
Does puts me right back down.
I guess the con save still matters for your max.
Yeah. Alright, so you're not drained, you just take damage. But you do get a second level of exhaustion. That's it for that guy.
That's a third level.
Oh no! Oh, okay. That's third level. This one is at Barrel's level now, so it's going to go for her. Nope. It would miss you as it tries to grab you, draining your life, but fails. Sim,
Gosh.
you got some decisions to make.
Yeah, well, Sim is...
Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
Secrets.
What kind of distances are we talking about here?
Yeah, everyone is so spread out. I can't even see 3 members of our party. In fact, right now, Titus is the only member of our party I can see.
I can
Whenever
see
we
everyone.
fight,
Hang on
I
a
can
second,
never
though.
see anyone in our fights. I just have a 10-foot cone.
Well, I at least saw Corbin for parts of the battle and Anna Kate until she just now ran away.
Titus just hears things
I
and...
haven't seen Sim the whole fight.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Okay.
You all have dark vision things.
Alright, well, Alright. I think...
It's funny. Yeah, I guess most of you can't see each other.
Okay. Let's try to do something about that, maybe.
And you did get my message, right?
I did.
Okay.
Did you see my response?
Oh, no, I didn't. Hang on. I gotta scroll up
Yeah.
now.
I don't think tremendously.
Yeah, sure. Whisper me a roll.
Oh, sorry. I think I rolled it without whisper. How do you whisper rolls?
You could just /W space GM, and you can use the
Oh, I can just roll normally, or
use the command to roll a dice.
okay.
Which the other way you could do it is just set your sheet to have a whisper option, then you just turn it on when you're rolling.
Right. I do not have that set up at the moment, so I'm just gonna roll it. Oh, what the?
You can do it! All about being the cheerleader. I can't see anything, I don't know what's going on, but I'm enthusiastic about it.
Why is there an arrow with my formula? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I guess you could just roll it out loud. Without context, no one would really know what it means.
Yeah. Great.
Oh.
Oh, we like it though.
You think it's genuine, which I don't know if that's good or bad for you.
Sell your soul? I have no idea.
I'm so curious.
Yeah, well, Sim is not in a talkative mood at the moment, so unfortunately... Wait, what? Where is the square that I can actually reach that? Great. Geometry is hard, folks.
It is. It is.
Ah, sorry, let me try that again. Ah. Why is this not working?
I don't know.
There we go. Movement.
Sorry, I know I threw you off with the whisper.
Yeah, and Sim will sort of yell to however many party members might be able to hear him. There is mysterious voice saying that we should weaken but not kill this thing. I do not know if we are capable of such, but
How do you weaken? That doesn't make any sense.
And then from here, I'm going to pull off this trick again. Sorry, Anna Kate, I'm taking you for a ride. I think it's just me and Anna Kate. I can't take anyone else at this range.
Bear in mind, I don't have my bow at the moment. So
Yes, I'm just trying to get you closer to a healer.
okay.
So from here, because I can see things. Great. I'm gonna drop Anna-Kate.
I sent you another whisper.
Okay.
Don't kill it. What the fuck?
Alright, so... Yeah,
I mean,
I'm,
if I had telepathy and I was about to die, I might say something like that to my enemy.
yeah. So I'm gonna drop Anna-Kate right
You
here,
don't want to kill it. I mean,
below
Alright.
barrel.
Wow. Alright, Anna Kate is now over here. You said on the ground though, right? So not up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, I can't cast up in the air. And then myself, I will pull over here.
Oh, what did you cast for that? Scatter? Oh, right. The, yeah, that's
My
right.
yeet.
He eats.
My yeet of great eating. Not as dramatic as it usually is, but let's
Everyone just starts poofing
here.
around. Wow,
And
wow,
I
wow.
spend a bonus action to drag Titus 5 feet closer to me.
Oh, perfect. I'm so glad you got him out of that aura.
Could you see
was so
Titus
mad
though?
about-
Oh yeah, you have 120. Never mind.
I sure
was so
do.
mad that
I am the
I was so
only one who
mad
can
that
do
I had
this
to-
right now.
Yeah, I was so mad I had to heal him, but leave him in the aura.
Yep. Alright, so that was move, action, bonus. And... I mean, if I have any more speech, I'll say, well, Weaken could be banished, but I do not think we can banish, so... Killing it is.
Alright.
And that's all for me.
The creature...
Makes the con save.
Yep, con save.
Which it's gonna make, because it's like... Its modifier is most of the DC is too shy of the DC or something.
Yeah.
But still, it's half damage.
That's like a 25, like.
Oh my
constitution.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely made that.
Wow.
still
Well,
At least I
damage.
had a good roll that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so that
So
is 16.
Really good roll, yeah.
Wait,
Dad, we win.
18. 18.
Yeah.
No, it's not dead yet. Oh wait, that wasn't where I was supposed
Wrong
to type
spot.
Yeah.
that. Alright, so it takes the damage from that.
And now
There's a couple of people hitting him really hard. Who does he want to go after? Oh wait, recharge.
Oh no, don't recharge. Don't do it.
Does not
Don't
recharge,
recharge.
luckily.
Ah.
Don't do it.
I think it's gonna just go towards the most life force. So it kind of
fuck.
flies this way.
Oh God.
And it is going to blast at, well, Anna-Kate, I think.
Oh.
Because you hit it
Sorry, I
pretty
did my
hard.
best.
That's all right.
Oh, it misses.
Yeah.
Really wants to hit the key.
Whiff.
Dodge like the wind.
Oh, I did Finger of Doom wrong last turn. Oh well. Well,
Oh, that's
yeah, 27 is gonna hit you, Anna-Kate, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Right. So 34 necrotic, and I need a con save.
I'm going to use an inspiration point on the con save. Just
Okay.
because I'm already below my max hit
Yeah.
points.
It's probably. Oh no, that would fail.
Didn't matter.
jeez.
So that is it for the creature.
I am unconscious.
Yeah. So Titus, you are unconscious.
Oh, but you can
And-
take damage
Allowed
before you get to
moan.
roll your death save? Is that what's up?
Well,
Jeez.
I need a con save.
Oh.
Con save. All right. At disadvantage.
Are you? Oh no, you're not. You are at disadvantage.
Oh, but you made it anyway.
Made
Oh,
it
look at that
anyway.
beefy fighter.
So you don't take
Fighter.
aura damage. Now I need a death save at the beginning of your turn, which you
Let's see that nat 20. Get up and kill it.
whisper that to me though.
Nat 20.
Yeah, whisper me a death save because they don't know how you're doing.
I do not know how to whisper.
It's the same as if you're whispering me MVP. You just put the /R space 1d20 in the whisper.
Oh, what /1d20?
/R space 1d20 is the command to roll a d20. You can also make a macro for it. That would be the easiest way. But you don't have to do
You
that.
could say
now.
that, but I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, basically, well, you have to put a space.
Fuck.
So you whispered it to me, but there was no space.
Oh, God.
So almost.
Ah, man. Attempt.
Second
So
attempt.
/space.
/W space GM or DM space /R space 1d20.
Or 20, yeah. Or D20, right? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
1D20, yeah.
See if I gotta write this down. God damn it.
Oh, ignore that. Sorry.
I rolled it for you.
I have
No,
no
that
problem
was
if you want to just roll this for me, and you can
Sure.
you can whisper it back to me, whatever the hell it was. 'Cause
Yep.
I'm gonna try to learn this, but I don't want to slow us down.
Oh, you have disadvantage, huh?
Oh, we had to
all-
save.
Yep,
Oh,
all
no.
saves, yep.
All right.
that's good.
Oh, brutal. 2 nat 20s. 2 nat 20s are just as good. Come on.
All right. You got my tell?
Yep.
All right. So Titus's turn ends. The wraith is in the thing there, so it makes a.
Oh, look at that roll!
Oh Jesus!
Holy
Wow.
That's a
Apparently-
beast of a
50
roll.
on 60-10? Brutal.
Let's hope he rolls a 1.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently you
I
melt
think-
the wraith.
I think it's liquefied, right? Alright.
It is barely alive.
Oh, wow. It's still up. Hilarious.
gosh.
It is gonna fly towards Barrel because it did
Of
not
course.
like that one bit.
Can't
I don't think it
imagine
can
why
get to your height though. It can only go up 10 feet.
Are the archers not shooting the wraiths?
So the arrows haven't been affected. The magical spells they haven't shot yet.
No, the arrows wouldn't hurt the big guy. I was wondering if any of them were shooting the wraith.
Oh, that's true. They probably could be. It would be half damage at least.
That's not
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
It's not
Right.
nothing.
Still
Great.
helpful.
All
Yeah.
right, Vlad.
You could ignore these. I'm just gonna keep trying to get this right, just so you know,
All right.
until I get it.
Scooch down
That's fine.
and be like, oh shit.
Oh, you put the space after the R, not before it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I got one thing that I do really well.
Yeah, good job, Wolverine.
Do it.
Keep doing it.
Eldritch blast all of them onto that guy. Yeah, onto the big guy.
So you only get 3 now.
Yeah, only 3 now.
All right.
Only 3. 31.
All right, 13. Yeah.
Oh, is that a crit? Is the fairy fire still up? Oh my
It
gosh!
is. So yeah, that is a crit. 18.
18
Yeah.
and 8.
8.
Do it, Vlad.
All right, it's still up, but it's looking pretty bad.
Damn it!
I mean, it's really beefy. 1/4 is not that low, given how big this thing is. So, oh my god.
Oh my god, it's huge. Is there anything I can do? No, there's like not a goddamn thing I can do. I'm going to just fuck. Yeah, that I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna go from here. So yeah,
All right.
maybe I'll draw a wraith off of somebody or something. I don't know.
Corbin, you would hear a voice.
Hearing voices, guys.
Oh, yeah, you got it, Titus. That is the command.
All right, cool. I just whisper you and then click the roll thing. I don't have to type it in. I can just click
Oh.
the die.
Oh, well,
That's
there you
what I
go.
was testing and it
That's
didn't
cool.
work.
Nice.
For me, yeah.
I was
Maybe you missed a space or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll just plug it into a macro, and then I'll
Yeah.
have a quick button.
You know, I actually debated whether I should hex this guy, and then I realized, wait, hex is necrotic.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swapped out Hex once I realized that I haven't used it a single time this whole campaign.
Yeah, I should have bought a Hunter's Mark. That's what
Not everything is necrotic immune, but enough things are, and I have enough other calls on my concentration that just wasn't worth it.
If you're using Natasha's alternate stuff, then you would have favored foe, right?
all right. So Vlad, sorry,
Vlad.
were you doing anything else?
No. I see a bunch of hurt people, and I am not hiding, and I'm going to make myself a target.
All right. So that in that case, he will blast at you at the end of his turn. Oh wait, actually, are you in range? You might not be. No, you're too far away.
Oh
He
my
can't
goodness.
blast you.
Oh my
So-
god, I'm just watching the arrow, like the red arrow go off into oblivion. I don't know where it stopped.
If he wants to hit me, he could just walk towards me, right?
Well, not now because it's legendary. So he will blast at.
Come at me, bro. You haven't
Come
touched
at
me
me.
yet.
Come at me, bro.
All right, sure, I'll blast. Well, yeah, I'll blast Sim because his wraiths are kind of going after Barrel right now, and Anicate's out. Oh, wow, look at those rolls. That's funny. All right, nope, he would miss you. Corvin. Decisions.
Do it.
Um,
Take him down and swallow his soul.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, does that count as not killing it completely?
I don't know.
Maybe.
The power doesn't say you can not use it on dead, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I just
Have
mean
I-
in terms of keeping it not quite dead for the voice, but anyway.
have I heard of either of those two names?
History check. Do you have history?
I do not.
You can make an untrained, but it's fairly obscure.
Okay. I'll attempt.
You might know. No, you wouldn't know. I was gonna say you might know one of them, but for the 10, you definitely wouldn't.
All right.
Save game. Save game. Try both. Oh, what are you gonna do?
1 sec. So I shall teleport 30 feet.
All right. So what? And which power is that again?
Blessing of the Raven Queen. I can do it 5 times.
Okay.
Shadowkai palette thing, right?
Yeah.
Zhong.
We shall then. This will move. Then I shall throw my last stone at it.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah. 23 is gonna hit.
38 damage.
38.
Oh.
Oh god.
Then I'll take. I guess I'll attempt to take a.
Yeah, drink the Nightwalker soul. I bet its soul fragment is so good. Oh my god.
Get that thing.
Your soul is mine.
Maybe I can do that. Fill back up on trinkets. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god.
All right.
my
So
God.
we still have people in danger. So
Yes, then I'll
what else are you
move.
doing?
Yeah,
Oh, did the
move,
wraiths vanish too?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they're summons apparently.
No, that's everything. The Alex will move down to here, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Barrel.
I will fly north and down. So that I'm within. So I'm only 20 feet up now. And then And if I have to use my cunning action for that, I will. And let's see. I will cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Wow. Alright, so you channel energy, sending a bunch of healing to several individuals. Alright, so you would all gain 17, which I think brings everyone up and would end the battle.
And I don't know if I'm assuming Vlad seemed like he was really far away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Vlad's
Vlad's been like doing Overwatch with the sniper rifle this whole battle.
Yeah, I have been
And then
sniping
running
like
around and
hardcore.
hiding. Oh god, it saw me! Ah. Alright, so what does the group want to do? There's a bunch of cheers from the army as they start coming forward.
We get it.
Indeed,
Oh,
Titus.
God. Tell
You
me
fought
we've
bravely
got
and well. We could not have done it without you, but
Oh.
hopefully this was dramatic
Can we-
enough that the pyre will be inclined to allow us to take what we will from Fortress.
That
There is-
thing better have left some good essence. Can we collect some essence?
Indeed. That also seems worthwhile. This is likely to be a rare occasion.
Right.
By the
Yes,
way,
you would see it left behind essence. It would be religion to collect it.
All right,
I can
I'll
do
get
that.
And you can have up to one
Oh,
person help you.
All right.
Is this a common thing in this land?
No, this is rare. We are rare people.
Terrifying.
Vlad, you think it is common to blip from existence to existence? You are a rare person. You will encounter rare situations.
True.
Alright, so you would collect what'd you get, 28?
Yeah, I guess I'm just helping out.
I'm an expert.
You would
Yeah.
collect 200 gold pieces of Nightwalker Elder Essence.
Elder essence.
Nightwalker Elder. Oh goodness,
Nice.
not just a regular Nightwalker.
Oh, so he might be an even
He
higher
has
challenge
his
rating.
soul and his essence.
Challenge is 20 on it
Oh,
for purposes of crafting. So you can make a lot of different things with this. It's extremely
We need an
powerful
artificer.
essence.
Right?
Who took the essence? That was Corvin.
I think Corvin bagged it up. Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
I collected it, but do we have somebody that's? Do you want me on my sheet? What do you guys should probably have it?
I mean, we can throw it in the bag. That's where most.
Yeah,
of
we've
it is
been
unless
keeping
you
all the
want-
essence in the bag of holding.
Yeah, and I assume someone had a vial for it.
Oh yeah, we've got lots of vials.
Okay.
Honestly, this stuff is valuable enough that if we have to empty one of the lesser vials to put this in, it wouldn't be a loss.
Right.
So,
No, I'm sure we've got.
Alright, so
I
expend the
actually
vial,
don't
and it's...
remember-
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I know that you created a new sheet last week, and I don't know if the link that I'm using is the old or the new.
oh,
That's right.
If you just scroll up in the main chat, it's not too far up.
Let me find that. I'm not
Yeah, actually,
using-
I might be looking at the wrong sheet, too.
I'm not using, I'm not
Now that I
using
think about it.
Discord
Right.
on the same device that I'm using.
Yeah, let me
like
pin the
browser.
link for everyone, too, because I don't think I've
Right.
pinned
Can
it
we
with
put
this
it-
game.
Can we also put it in? So in Roll20, in the party inventory income upkeep note, can we put it there as well?
yeah, I'll copy. I'll copy pasta it. We can edit
Thank
that.
you.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'm
I
just not- I'm
pinned...
not
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
same device.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
I want to throw the link up there again, just in case. But this is what we're talking about, right? This is the link.
Yeah, although why does it say Mary's the only one with access? You all clicked on the link, didn't you?
I think so.
Sending
wait.
me right in when I click on it.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason... Oh, you know what it is? I probably can't see it, because I think this is your sheet, right? You made this?
No, because you made a new one last week, so this is not mine anymore.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, that's weird, because I see
And
you all
it's that-
connected, but when I check the share, it only says Mary has access.
It
So
shows that
there,
anyone
there's
with the link can.
Yeah.
mess with it.
You can,
So
you can give explicit access to individual accounts, and you can set the thing to say anyone with the link can get in.
Yeah.
So probably Mary is the only one whose account is called out explicitly as having access, but anyone with the link can get in.
Make a
So
difference. Like I'm logged into Google right now, and if I was to visit the link without being logged in, it might not show it the same way. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys are logged in or not.
Yeah, it says on mine when I click on it that she's the owner.
yeah,
Weird. Oh, whatever. I'm not sure what's going on, but as long as you can all access it. So you're putting the essence in the party treasury?
Unless someone wants it for some reason,
Yes.
Okay.
Peter will throw it in with the rest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead
I'll put
and
in raw.
add it as an essence, because that will probably be very valuable.
As I sit up,
Hey,
I'll look around and say,
just
I'm very fond of you guys, but every day is a nightmare. And I go,
I just want to go back to Gaia.
Speaking of nightmares, does anyone here happen to have an extra remove curse on them? Just offhand.
Extra.
You know, like you have
actually,
remove curse.
So Beryl is out of big magic, but Beryl might be able to. Let me see.
So, as you are all kind of collecting essence and recovering from that nasty battle, Civil approaches the group. He says, once again, tribe, you show just how talented you are. I didn't think anyone could take down the Nightwalker. I worried when it got through the gates that was it for us and you, but you showed your mettle. Well done. And he kind of claps, I guess, Sim on the shoulder and says, we'll make sure the rest of the keep is safe. You all do what you need to rest. I'm glad you all came through that alive.
indeed, alive, more or less. There is yet work to be done, but it should be easier now.
He nods. He says, there's always more work to be done, yes. But this was a major blow, a major victory for us to retake this place. I'm glad you chose us over the temple as allies. He says, all right, everyone, let's get those prisoners sorted and make sure this place is secure.
I'm sorry. By the way, on the question of the curse, I get my characters mixed up sometimes. Druids don't have access to that, so I do not have that.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
Lou,
Go ahead.
Lou, before we go any further, I just want to confirm I sent you a DM because I looked at the description of the Life Eater feature that Nightwalker had that you posted earlier in the chat, like from the last session.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you don't want to hold us to that.
What part of it?
It doesn't say the max hit points, and it doesn't say just from the innervating focus. So Titus and Anna Kate should technically be dead.
Well, if the hit point maximum is reduced to 0, is what it says.
That's what I was saying. The Life Eater feature that you posted in the chat doesn't say maximum.
I think it automatically always reduces your max every time. I think. Or
That's-
if it ever
No.
hit 0.
Yeah.
If it ever hit 0 is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Life Eater. It's a good point. I was looking at the wrong thing, I guess.
You gonna retcon?
If there was no way to bring Titus up when he went down the first time, then there would have been some additional actions by Sim and I that might have kept Anna Kate from going down that we used on Titus instead.
that's true. I got some healing.
How much healing did you get? Because Anna Kate got hit for like 34, so I don't know if
Well,
it
it might not have
mattered.
been a heal. It might have been damage. Those actions might have been damage on the Nightwalker to end the battle sooner. We might have made different
I'm sorry. I should have.
decisions.
No,
I
I missed that because I was only looking at the enervating focus. I totally forgot about the Life Eater.
That's tough. Wow.
But technically, I mean, see, I could see it either way because technically you did post it in the chat, so we all knew. But then again, I wasn't sure enough when Titus went down. I was looking back through chat trying to find it, and stuff moved on. So
Yeah.
I completely forgot, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought I read. I must have read the other one last week, and that's what stuck in my head. And I didn't read this one.
Wait, there was a post.
it was from the last session, yeah. So
Yeah,
it was
no,
a long way back.
I completely overlooked that because I was just looking at the actual attack it did.
And that
After
it's a passive
I
ability.
mentioned
Yeah,
it
it's a
just now, then
passive.
I
Yeah, it's a
found it,
passive that
but-
I completely missed that.
Yeah, that's why I was saying when you first said the life.
Yeah, so they might just be dead.
Oof.
Hey, if they are, they are.
Where the game goes.
How do you two feel about that?
Do we have Revivify ready?
I don't play the
No,
standard
it-
plate.
it-
If
Yeah.
I'm
The
not
life,
in bed.
the life eater
It would
features
require a wish
specified.
spell to bring
Yeah,
them back.
That you
it-
can't?
Um,
Well, I mean, it
They
seems
would
kind of
be
shitty,
dead
so
dead.
I'd rather it not happen.
Well, I'm asking them what they think.
That's my vote, but yeah, it's up to
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah. Do you want new characters? 'Cause
I mean,
It
it does seem like an epic end, but yeah, I'll leave it up to you.
I don't want it to be up to me. Because I do like Titus, but it's not up to me.
Should we leave it up to an odd or even roll?
I like
50-50?
we can do a
Here's the
silent
thing.
vote.
Here's the thing. When
Silent
I made
vote.
the decision, when I made this decision to not disengage from the wraith, I was fully aware that if she dropped a 0, she would die.
Yeah, my
So,
thought process was
I am
like, you
fine
guys
with-
are crazy for not disengaging and retreating, but then I was like, oh, but it's only if the hit point maximum is reduced. So I was like, okay, that choice makes more sense.
Yeah, that's
But
would've
now I'm
made-
like, oh, yeah, the life eater
So, like,
thing.
if you had remembered, you would have mentioned. Oh, by the way, if you die, you die.
Well, I think I mentioned this to everyone before the battle about the life eater thing, right?
You
I
did.
missed
you
it.
did
I
post
didn't
it.
understand.
Either way, I would have made the same decisions. That
Okay.
just Titus would have made those decisions either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I made the decision thinking she's probably going to die. So I am fine with Anna Kate dying. I had kind of played out her story arc, except for
The end of a
Resolving
legacy.
yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, if you two are okay with it, I think it would be kind of an epic end to the characters to die in the fight, but yeah.
yep, I'm okay with it.
My other
Hey.
thought is we can leave it up to chance, because it wasn't... I forgot it, so that's on me. So we could do like an odd or even roll, or we could do like a group vote. Those would be my
I don't
thoughts.
want it in my hands, and I'm cool with either way it goes. It's not my decision when it comes to that, and that's how I want it to be.
Okay.
I mean, how about just chance? Just leave it up to chance. That way, nobody is taking responsibility. It's a hidden. You roll it. You give us the declaration of what occurred. Go from there.
All right. I'll say there's a chance maybe you two resisted it. So Anna Kate, odd or even? I'll roll a d20 here. Or do you want me to roll it to show what I roll? Because I am a cheater.
Keep it all hidden. Keep it
All hidden? All right, all hidden. You said even?
Yep.
This is not appropriate music for this.
I like it.
All right. Here we go. Even. Roll 20 or d20. You are dead.
Woof.
Titus. Odd or even?
Odd.
Odd? Oh, you are alive. All right. So Anna Kate fell. Luckily, Titus survived. Sorry, Anna Kate.
That's okay.
So when you go to check Anna Kate, you realize your heal spell did not work, and she does not rise. She is down.
Okay.
But luckily, it seems as if Titus survived. All right. So there's a. Oh, go ahead.
So, I don't think Kate is breathing. I think she might have died. Do you have a revive or something?
It is not magic I possess. It is not uncommon for creatures like this to limit healing, as you have seen. This may be a similar
yes,
thing.
but we can bring her back. Yes, that's not the problem.
I do not know. I have not fought one such as this before.
From my knowledge of these things, from this thing, Sybil says, I don't believe one who's fallen can be brought back. I'm sorry, my friends.
That's religion.
But your friend will be honored for her sacrifice, as will all who fought and died at this battle.
Honor. I suppose that will... that leaves me with a bitter taste.
Alright, so there's a sort of a bittersweet end to this, as the surviving soldiers are happy, but many did die in the battle. Yeah.
Where the barrel? Is there did indicate that she have a rite that she wanted done when she died, or a place that she wished to be buried?
Oh, let me talk to you real quick in the other channel. Anna-Kate or Trey. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright. We're having a bad week for your characters. Everyone's dying. First, one of them falls in a pit now. Now Anna-Kate gets strained. So there is a possible storyline thing later that has to do with the Raven Queen that might bring her back. Is that something you're interested in, or do you want to just say she dies here?
I would be interested in that, yeah. I was thinking, the backup character that I wanted to play doesn't fit in this group at all because they need a more frontline fighter. So I was going to have to develop a new character anyway.
Yeah, we will have to bring in a new character for you because that's actually a ways away till that happens. But there is there is a sequence with the Raven Queen where something could be used to bring a soul back. So yeah.
So I have in the Heroes of Gaian game, I have a paladin built that I would just need to level up.
Okay.
And he is a tiefling, and so it might make sense for him to be in the Shadowfell, so he could be brought in relatively quickly.
Yeah, I might be able to even say that he is here with the army or something.
Right.
So
I can do that.
I'll say we can take a break, and I'll let you do that, and then just show me what you got.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Trey.
Yep.
And we'll figure out how it plays out in a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, the place is cleared out. Several of the enemies are taken prisoner. There are survivors, and they're imprisoned. I'll say they're keeping them upstairs for now, even though it's a draining place because it's not within the protections, but they would need to figure out a new place to keep them.
Do I know of any place in the Shadowfell to get a witch spell?
To get a what?
A wish.
Oh, what would you even use to know that? Maybe Arcana?
Sounds good.
Sure. Guidance.
I mean, generally speaking, you 18, you probably, because Wish is that's just wizard, isn't it?
Yeah, or like,
arcane.
is there,
Or
you know,
sorcerer, or
genies or something? Like, I mean,
Yeah, there
is
are
there
creatures
some
that can
or
do it.
Genie
powerful
Warlock.
creature in the
True.
Shadowfell? Anything?
Yeah. Let me take a look at Wish real quick.
Looks like wizards and sorcerers get it.
Okay.
And certain kinds
And
of
creatures.
warlocks.
Yeah.
Space.
Wizard
Genie.
Well, it's a limited
sorcerers,
wish.
So-
Arcana clerics, and genie warlocks.
It's an iconic thing that appears in a lot of stories and legends. You would know that certain powerful deities can grant it. Usually, if you do some kind of important job or quest for them, patrons can grant it. Yeah, like genies. Basically, powerful beings often are the ones who would have to grant something like a wish.
Okay.
It's rumored that certain really powerful magic users have it, but it's not generally something you would find like in a marketplace.
Okay. Real fast, I suppose. I could attempt to cast divination and ask the Raven Queen. The soul was in fact stolen by the Netwalker, which seems to be somewhat against normal magic would have worked. So that is an option. Her agent, has spoken to me before? Is that a thing we want to try, or not?
So this is maybe sometime later as you're all...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You may say you're like in the courtyard and you talk to them about it.
Yeah.
I believe it would be worthwhile.
Just need
If for-
25 gold pieces of.
That is a pittance at this point.
Allow me to provide. Religious, yes?
Arcane.
Arcane? Very well. I have both.
And then I don't suppose any of you know Wizard Xerxes? Xerxes?
The name sounds like it is perhaps a language I have heard before, but I do not know this name.
History.
Wizard Xerxes.
History might tell you something about the name Xerxes.
Let us see.
The voice someone was talking about, I heard it too. They said
Ah.
they were Xerxes and they were trapped in the void by Guyvok. I don't know either of these names though.
Guyvok, I believe, is one of the Shadowlords. I did not have traffic with him, but some of our party here did.
Oh.
No historians here.
Yeah, oddly enough, history not a strong suit.
Jumping timelines will do that to you.
Uh,
Actually, it might make you more likely to know about history, because you kind of could have lived it. But with a 3, you definitely don't know anything.
Powerful wizard trapped by a Shadowlord. That would have been a useful ally, could we have found a way, but as it is, we lost too much in fighting this Nightwalker.
Yes,
Trying
they,
to corral it is perhaps beyond us.
They indicated that they were trying to leave, but and if we had kept the Networker alive, possibly they could have made it. But I did not feel that we had that luxury,
Indeed, we did not.
and apparently we did not.
If we what? I'm not sure I'm following this.
The voice, it said that if we could keep this Nightwalker alive but weakened, I believe weakened is just damaging it without killing it for enough time.
Wanted us to just prolong the fight, which
Indeed.
seemed like a poor idea for somebody I did not know.
It's definitely
he-
risky.
actually, can I burn Tides of Chaos to have done that history check with advantage?
You have
Not
to
after
say
the
it
roll.
before, yeah. You have to do it before the roll. Well, unless Tides of Chaos says you can do it after, but most advantage things you do it before.
Yeah, you can manipulate the forces and gain advantage in one roll. Time before immediately after, fuck. Shit, I don't know.
But there is perhaps one other chance. The voice, when it spoke to me, it said that it was held or either being held by Nightwalker or trapped because of Nightwalker's presence in the void. And perhaps Tealam could help us retrieve this hapless wizard nonetheless, since she has proficiency with the void. Although I do not know how much attention she is paying. She did return Anakate's sword, it seems, but
That was nice of her.
I do not know your group, but would Anakate want us to do this?
Oh well, I think the voice is a separate issue. I think.
Indeed. To seek to return her to life?
Beryl's not really participating in this conversation or actually even paying attention to it. She's still administering CPR and pumping heal spells and revivify spells into Anakate, regardless of how useful they are.
I think once we have some time, I'll attempt to contact the Raven Queen or her emissary. I feel like this was a pretty big, quest boon for her. So we'll see if they're willing to.
I would
help.
Put my hand on Beryl's
And
back.
I will hold a torch for Beryl.
I'd put my hand on
Wait,
Beryl's
no, that
back
sounds wrong.
and just.
I will hold a torch over Anakate for Beryl.
I'm gonna say, should we bring her somewhere more comfortable?
I believe right now Beryl would become distraught if we attempted to move her. She is still attempting emergency revivals. It hurts nothing to allow her this for now before we pursue slower measures, as Corvan has suggested.
Alright. So some time passes, it begins to rain as the bodies are cleared away, drug. Most of the allies of the group are laid someplace comfortable, whereas the enemies are just sort of piled up. The cultists. Why don't we do a break? We'll do a 10-minute and come back after and continue. Trey is working on a backup character.
The saddest music ever.
Yeah. All right, back in a little bit.
Yeah, back in a bit.
Is it are we planning? How long are we here? Is it worth having? Are we going back to an odd time to get a new character? That's my only thing.
Well,
we talked about it. They might be someone who was helping fight in the battle.
you came with the people.
Came
from
with the
New Habits.
like another possible, because there was a couple of mercenaries that were with the army. It wasn't just soldiers, so he could have been one of the either a member or someone working with the Twilight.
I mean, is the group done here after this?
Well, I think we're here for at least a few days because neither Titus nor Shock are in a state to travel.
But that's like a few days. Yeah.
My thought was the group is going to try to figure out their next moves, unless you all have something in mind already. I was going to propose that some downtime could pass.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think also thought that some of you guys were going to search the keep for stuff, because some of the equipment.
Oh yeah, all the treasure.
Oh yeah.
So there's going to be some treasure as well.
My only point, I guess, was that it seems like a spot, if we were at some point going back soon, that we're just waiting and having a more broad path to make a character. But I mean, if they wanted to just make one here, that's fine. But if we're leaving and going back at within a few days,
you don't
have to be from here.
I mean, I don't think the group is, because there's nothing really pushing anyone to be, in a hurry from here. But
do they want to stay here?
I think the guy with 3 levels of exhaustion wants to stay for a couple of days.
Well, days, yeah, but do we have more? If we have no more quests here, there's no real need to have a character here. I mean, if they want to, it's fine. But that's only my only point.
Yeah, I mean,
they can expand the background of character options.
We could also sure, and we could also say that you all go back to New Havasgard as well. But yeah, I was figuring we'd do a little bit of downtime because we're kind of between things. But yeah, let me go use the restroom and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, and we'll do a 10-minute. It's fine. Man,
Are you sure you don't want to do this journal, Trey?
right. I want to talk to Trey about character design right now and be like, all right, I had this great idea. You're gonna hate it. No.
I have so many character concepts in various stages of creation. Like some of them have complete backstories and personalities and everything, and others are just a little more like I'd like to try this combination or this class or what have you, or this build.
I have
so many characters, but at no point do I actually want my characters to die.
I have 4 characters that
having
can
a
pull
backup
out right
really
now,
means you
fully
don't
made.
die.
That would fit.
There's a thing in LARPing, in the games that I'm in, where if you have the more you love your backup character as a concept, the less likely you'll die.
Mm-hmm.
I just retire my characters and play new ones.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm probably gonna do now.
Actually, the one that I've built recently and then had dreams about, so that I have like an actual decent like backstory for, because that's how I build my characters. Because I'm a nutter. Anyway, is a fairy a fairy rogue who then became a warlock because her sister died and she went insane and sold her soul to a genie so that one day she can cast Wish. And she has her familiar is a pixie that she pretends is her sister.
Oh.
And she does summons and illusions of other fairies that have died in the past that she refuses to accept that they've died.
All my characters are so lame compared to you guys. Like, I have such I know they're a little generic. I don't even know. I don't want to say generic, but they're just my backstories aren't quite as tragic. I like the idea of a guy who's just doing it to do it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to have a backstory that makes everyone depressed. It doesn't.
Very few of my. I mean, some of my characters have a tragic backstory, but actually, quite a few of them have a happy upbringing.
Yeah, this is like Titus is the most tragic backstory I have. The one I would probably go to next is a kid who's grown up wanting to adventure, trained to adventure, and his merchant parents gave him money and sent him on his way. And his whole goal is just to send stuff back to his parents.
Yeah.
He's lived a very great life.
I feel like this is kind of pivotal though, because when Reed left, Beryl was the only original player left. Well, no, Reed wasn't original. I'm sorry. So it was when Nikolai and Terravan left that Beryl was the only original character, and then but Anna, Kate, and Reed had been with the party for so long that they felt almost original, and now it feels like Saved by the Bell, the next class or whatever. It's not the same anymore. It's so I don't know.
Does Beryl have a little gray beard growing under her chin at this point? Little wisps of gray hair.
I mean, Beryl's only 9 years old.
I know. I just meant as the grizzled, the grizzled veteran.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that, and I only wrote her as that age because 8 is the age of maturity for kobolds, and she was sent out in the world. She was banished at that age. So, and she wandered a bit before she joined the group.
How long do kobolds live?
It's a great question because their race has been rewritten 3 times since I created Beryl. Even before the most recent race rewrites, and Tasha's, which let you kind of, play with some of the origin stats and stuff of the races. Even before those 2 rewrites, there was a rewrite of the kobold race after I created her that took away the original -2 racial strength. So Beryl, I never re-rolled her. But she still has the -2 racial strength penalty, and she still has pack tactics and a couple things that aren't in the kobolds anymore.
Oh wow!
But that's why she has a 6 strength.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because I'd already played her for more than a year. When that first rewrite. Well, I don't think it'd been quite a year when that first. It was sometime in late 2020, and it wasn't like a release, like a book release. It was just they redid it on the website, and yeah.
That's gotta muddle things up for you just a little bit, though.
Well, I mean, Lou said I could re-roll, but it was like all or nothing. You have to go fully with the races as they are now, or stick with what she had before. No, like pick and choose. And honestly, I like pack tactics, and I don't know. I was looking at a couple of different things, and I was just kind of like, the strength disadvantage feels right for. I mean, she's a gawky little lizard thing, that's like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I feel like they rewrote things so people would expand on their races more.
Well, yeah, I think that's just it. It's like you had to really want to play a kobold to build a kobold back when I built Barrel, because most races get at least +2, either +1 and +1 or +2, and a lot of the races would get +3, +2, and +1 in some different skills. And then I think there's even like one dwarf or one human that gets like +2 and +2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway,
they've eroded that since, but the mountain dwarf.
Right. It's a lot more even now. But at the time I built Beryl, she was basically only +1 because she got +1 dex but -2 strength. So, well, I guess wait a second. Was it plus? Yeah, I think it was +1 dex -2. So anyway, it was like overall, it just people didn't want to even people who wanted to play quirky and odd races and stuff didn't want to put their character. You want to be good. You want to be good at stuff. So
there's a degree of like, at what point does ignoring min maxing actually become I'm in the direction of min minning?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you want to be a value to your party. Which I think Beryl is so mixed that she actually is extraordinarily strong every now and then in combat. And then there's other combats where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm helping very much, and there's not much I can do here, so I'll throw out 7 hit points heal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that could have gone. That heal could have gone either way.
Oh,
that was
right,
a 4th level heal. That could have been
no, that's totally just. I am spoiled for healing forever because I built like a healer character that I didn't realize. I wanted her to be a strong healer, but I didn't realize just how strong of a healer she was going to be until I had her. Had been playing her for over 2 years and had leveled her up to like 12, and she's like shepherd druid, life cleric. She's got a moon sickle. She's got amulet of the devout. She's got like I don't know. She's got so many bonuses to healing.
Life cleric druid is a classic combo.
Yeah. She's also got the healer feat. So she throws around non-magical heals. She's got 3 channel divinities that are each worth 50 HP.
And your Goodberry is freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, and I can upcast. Oh, here's the thing. Okay, I think it's stupid that Disciple of Life applies to Goodberry. I know. That's the what's his face. The Sage Advice guy. I know that he's rolled on it, but like reading the words just directly, raw and stuff. And I know it's all open to interpretation, but I think it's silly that it applies. That using magic, someone eating the Goodberry counts as for using magic.
The healing aspect of Goodberry is you cast a spell and there's magic in the berries. So when you cast you have extra magic.
The wording of the class feature says that when a creature regains like hit points when you cast the spell. So I think Goodberry's not eligible because no creature gains hit points when you cast the spell.
I read it. That's how
I don't think it says when you cast the spell.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, that's the shepherd druid.
Healer.
Oh, the shepherd.
It's also blessed healer.
Life cleric says I think I think
Disciple of Life says when you use. Blessed healer says when you cast. Moon sickle says when you cast. Shepherd Druid Totem says when you cast. So Disciple of Life is different because it says when you use. Yeah. But what I was going to say is I still think it's kind of a silly thing for that to apply to, but since the rulings that have been made that like you mentioned the Goodberry, so I was just going to say like I can cast Goodberry at like level 7 and that makes it worth like 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
It makes it, I don't know, I forget what we're up to with all of the
You can do that with Goodberry?
Apparently,
is that like a special thing that you can do?
Well, you also just used a level 7 spell on a Goodberry.
Yeah,
so.
but there's been quite a few times where at the end of the day we're going to sleep and she's got high level spell slots left, so she casts them before we go to sleep.
And they last 24 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
So
I didn't know you could up.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could
so you
upcast a
still
Goodberry.
have. You still
you
have
don't get any
16
benefit, but
Yeah,
you
it does-
get
there's
class
there's
feature
no
things to
there's
key up
no
the spell
benefit
level.
written into the spell for upcasting it, but Disciple of Life applies based on the level of spell you use.
Oh, that's right.
It's
That's
2+ spell level that it adds.
right. Right.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was
That's the only
getting
time
at when
you
you
had
brought
that
up
weird
Goodberries.
exception.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason why I like that combination, because it's just an odd mix.
Yeah.
I like those little odd mixes.
But yeah, like we were in a combat last week with that combination, and she was pumping out 40 to 70 HP a round.
With what, Goodberry?
No, not with Goodberry at all. We were talking
Oh.
about a shepherd, druid life cleric combos for healing, and I was telling them about Betha.
Oh.
In my other game, I
Like,
built
you
possibly
decided to
the
just completely
weakest healer I
min-max
could.
to heal.
But it just, when you've played a character like that, it really ruins healing for you on your other characters. Like, when I used like a level 4 or 5 today, and I'm like, yay, I gave you 12.
Yeah. I gotta say that I have another character who has a weird combination of stuff, but they use Eldritch Blast, and I feel like they're wusses because they don't do 6 Eldritch Blasts a turn.
See, yeah, those kind of things really kind of like you like get on another character and you're like, aw. Yeah. But it's fun to have like something that each of your characters is really strong at, and that's really fun.
I mean, combat isn't everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like...
Otto's terrible at combat.
My other character is literally built for like everything he does premeditated before combat. Like I can dish out, what is it, 45 points of just between temporary and increase your maximum hit points before we go into combat.
The aid?
Yeah, but as soon as we're in combat, I have shit worth of healing. Like I can cast some healing words, and then I'm just like haste, and I can't even hurt anybody. I'm just hiding.
Yeah.
My quickened Eldritch Blast is basically Vlad's like real big claim to fame for combat. That's like it.
But no, that's wonderful though. It's done so
like
much for us in several combats.
He's really just like really weird niche utility is what I designed him for mostly for. And
so Lou, when you and Trey stepped into the other channel before the break, we were debating. I do feel very strongly that Beryl basically rushed over to Anna Kate and has been trying to revive her ever since. From the moment we were still in combat. Would she be able to expend her spell slot and expend the components to try and cast Revivify? As a character, I know that only a wish spell can revive.
I mean, you can...
If it's a targetable...
You can cast spells and have them fail.
But that's what I thought. It still expends the spell slot and the components, right?
Yes. I mean, I think there are certain cases that, like, what was it that happened earlier? Like, if something is preventing a spell from being cast, then you wouldn't expend it, like Silence. Like, if you didn't have your verbal component. Or, like, if there's, like, some kind of magical thing that's, like, would prevent a teleport, like, the spell just wouldn't happen. So, like, you wouldn't use it in that situation. But I think if you just cast magic, it will use the magic, even if it's not effective.
I'm taking... Beryl was holding on to 2 3rd level spell slots because she did not understand that she would not be able to revivify against this creature.
All right.
So I will expend those, and I will expend of the diamonds she was carrying.
I sent you a message, Trey.
I think Vlad would try to convince you not to expend another 300 of diamond on Revivify, because Vlad would be like, oh, but what if someone else dies?
Is that what you say?
Yes.
Roll me a persuasion. if you would. I don't want to decide for sure how she would, because she does care about other people too. So
17.
And what do you think my counter to that would be? Like insight?
Well, like the opposite of wisdom.
Intelligence?
Sure.
Okay.
Why would there be a counter?
Oh,
Just decide if 17 is high enough.
Is it high enough for what though?
For whatever you want. What?
Oh,
It's your choice. How high is 17?
Yeah, I mean, in general, like those type of checks don't affect PCs as much. It's more just your call, how you think your
Yeah,
character
it's like
would react.
17's
Okay.
pretty high.
Out of
It's not
17
great.
persuasion. Do you
All
think
right.
Beryl would her wisdom would kick in and she would realize that this is a little crazy?
Maybe not crazy, but maybe hopeless.
Yeah.
Okay, then she only did 1 revivify.
Beryl is sad.
Beryl is very sad.
But yeah, after that given time, I will try to cast divination to ask the Raven Queen, or what was the name of the? I probably won't even. I might just directly ask what was her name? Let me go.
Yali.
Yeah, what was her name? It was.
I think it was
I
Yali.
her somewhere.
Yeah,
Yali.
that sounds right.
Yeah, I think I might ask her directly. If this was a big enough like quest boon for the Raven Queen to bequeath us a wish, and that the life was snuffed out prematurely by a fell beast that drained souls.
All right. How long does it take to cast divination, or what were you casting?
10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes. All
So
right.
take some time. Yeah, so I'll do the whole ritual.
Do we have an intelligence character in this party?
I cast intelligence. Not yet.
Yeah.
I have some intelligence. Well, I guess
Okay.
well, actually, if
so
we
super
are
smart.
actually, now that we're thinking about it, do we have an hour? I guess I'll even wait. Like, if we wait an hour, I'll swap my skill from survival to Arcana.
So you can kind of, that's right, you can kind of switch them around with your ability, right?
Yeah, I think it's the dead one.
Corbin,
Phantom.
you mentioned. Sorry, I'm calling you Corbin because that's your character name. But you mentioned that you might be retiring this character soon. Do you know
That
what you're going to play
was-
next?
Yes. Yeah. Artificer, healer, mostly.
Okay.
Already have it set up, I think. My plan was to do it if we ever left.
All right, Trey, I have this great idea about this fairy I want you to play.
I heard it. Thanks, Eric. And I will be passing.
Oh my goodness.
That's a hard pass.
No more fairy
That's a hard pass on
characters.
your fairy character.
Everyone's making fairy characters now. I don't know what happened. Something happened in the books that everyone wants to be fairy characters. I have like 4 of them now.
Everyone says that, but I haven't seen anybody play a fairy yet.
I had 2, I think, recently.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I have 2 in one game, then I have 1 in another game. It seems like they all just kind of came into being these last, I think it was like the last month. But
Get them all in the same group in a trench coat.
Right.
Jeez.
I have had dreams.
That's not an elf. That's a bunch of fairies in a trench coat.
Fairy party, like 5-6 people all playing fairies.
Ugh. Too chaotic. It's not even the stat blocks. They always play them like super chaotic. Can't get anything
Oh,
done.
that's just something at the end.
That's fine. Fairies are
Somebody
fine.
plays
Whatever.
a tabaxi who uses woo voice all the time and just
Yeah. All right. So time would pass. At some point later, you're gonna try to do your divination ability.
Yeah.
But they would. How are we getting the vault open? So
maybe something.
Civil will come to the group and say, "Do any of you have knowledge of breaking locks or picking through locks?"
Breaking
I do.
locks. Yes.
I can definitely break a lock.
could take a look.
He
Once
says
we're, settled.
the vault looks like has 3 pretty complicated locks, and unfortunately we haven't found a key or a set of keys yet. I know some of you are better at finding things than others. Perhaps you could help my people look around.
And this is
What's
after
up,
we resolve all the other crap first. Or is this like immediately after the battle?
This is kind of in the evening. They've been basically moving the bodies, getting things cleaned up, securing the fort, fixing the door. So we'll say maybe it's been a couple of hours. Maybe it's
Help it around.
If I was able to try the divination, and if barrels calm down, everybody's kind of settled, then I would go help. But I think we wanted to take care of ourselves first.
So what's the chance of divination? It's like 1% per cleric level.
Well, so divination is just me asking them a question. So basically using the question to inform them of our issues, and then it's up to they can tell me if that's possible or not. But I mean, you said that the gods are can do these things for great boons, and I feel like we did just do something that they directly told me to do.
Yeah.
This was a quest they gave me. So I have no divine intervention or anything, but it's just a divination to tell them this is what happened.
So you're starting off with divination. Go ahead and link the spell that you're casting.
I think I'm basically asking them. Yeah, basically asking them if what is it? It is what are the chances of acquiring a wish spell from them, essentially, or in the Shadowfell, to revive my compatriot who fell to a Nightwalker doing a quest for them.
Alright, so you get together your 25 GP
yep.
of, I assume, religious components.
It's arcane, actually. I
it's arcane. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Arcane.
I've already contributed them. Yeah, I marked them off my sheet.
This is my last gasp effort to see if we can communicate. Otherwise, we're all done, I think. Is there a wish available in the Shadowfell?
No, I have to come up with a cryptic answer. All right.
No. For once, the gods are like, yes or no.
Yes. So I'm also
no.
Yeah. In some ways, the answer doesn't matter to me as much as the fact that I want to inform the people who gave me this quest of what happened and that somebody died doing this for them, and if they were nice, they would come do this. Essentially, it is a way to passively tell them that hey,
nice.
You could help us.
Well, the question is can we be helped? And they could be like, I will decide the answer is yes now.
Yes.
Maybe.
So the question is the wish spell available in the Shadowfell, right?
Yes, but I will also in that question explain exactly what happened. And that, long
after
question.
blah 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 blah.
Yes. Doing this boon that you gave me to do, they fell to a beast that devours souls.
I mean, it makes sense. The circumstances under which a wish is being requested informs whether or not a wish is available, so it's got to be part of the question. Yeah. Is a wish available for this?
Yes. He's also passive aggressively telling them, yo, come on. But yes.
Fix this.
If not, it's all good.
So this would be the direct answer. Couldn't make it too cryptic. It's kind of a yes. They're
not going to come do it for us. It might be available somewhere around here. Great.
Yeah, so that's the answer you would get back from touching the divine. You would receive something that sounds like that in your mind, basically.
Okay. Well, then I'll just go not even the spell, but I guess guys, whatever. Well, completed the task you gave me. The force me take.
You do a quick prayer to the Shadow Queen, or
Nice, yeah.
Raven Queen, not Shadow Queen.
I mean, she's my Shadow Queen. It's okay.
You are the secret third Shadowlord, so you got all your soul stones. Yes, my queen. Very well. All right. So yeah.
The soul of the...
Go ahead.
Sim will check in with Corvin to say, friend Corvan, I know that the gods, I suppose you just spoke with them in a sense, they spoke more directly to you. Is this place, this fortress, in fact, the site of the great working that the Veilwalker sent us to disrupt? Because
I believe it was this fort. It matches all the descriptions. Yes. It's where your compatriots were. I believe so. Yes.
Yes, I grow slightly concerned merely because perhaps we have yet to be found. But other than the warding for Nightwalker, I have not seen signs that they are attempting anything as large as they did at New Haviscard here. But we shall see, perhaps.
We'll see about that vault. I'll go look at the vault.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, this seems like it may have been their base of operations in the north, is kind of what you got from Civil. But yeah, so around 11:30 in the evening, Civil would ask you all if you have a way to get through the vault, and yeah, go ahead.
I'll attempt to coax Beryl as well to give her something to do and take her mind off things. We can attempt to crack the vault together.
Beryl, there is one more thing left to try, and but it is not something we can do now. It will do you no good to stay here. Vlad has rendered Anacate's body in as good condition as can be managed, and our friends have taken the fort, but it remains to be seen whether there are things here worth looking into.
There may be some. Who knows? There may be something in the vault that could answer our problems.
Indeed, they possess one working against Nightwalker. Perhaps they possess another.
So yeah, at your urging, she would follow you guys to the vault or wherever you guys. She is cradling the wyvern egg at this point. She's not leaving it behind or putting it away.
She's grieving, and it ain't pretty. Got it.
There's snot. There's puffy eyes. It's on a kobold. It's even worse. It's fucking. Ugh.
Well, and it's not just Anna Kate. She keeps losing.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hang back with Beryl, just casting prestidigitation every once in a while, so she doesn't scare people with the snot. And,
right. Because the tiefling randomly casting magic every few seconds isn't going to freak people out.
It's fine.
Wild surge.
Sniveling kobold probably isn't really that scary or ferocious or anything compared to the tiefling casting magic.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
He's bright blue. He's like Smurf blue right now. It's everybody
how many of you can pick locks?
I believe just Beryl and Corbin, yeah.
Okay. Because there's basically 3 locks that have to be picked simultaneously. Very difficult.
Anyone from Civil's group that
do they have one?
Yeah.
Civil does have someone with him that isn't great, but they can try to do one of the locks.
I'll test guidance for that one.
Yeah. Who wants the other guidance?
Beryl? I could do myself if she
Beryl
have herself.
I'll guidance Beryl.
Is the whole group there?
Yeah, DC wise it would be a 20.
Okay.
So all 3 of you would have to beat a 20, or else it would be undoable.
Oh, so we're reliant on an NPC. Maybe you should give him guidance. I've got plenty.
We've got 3 guidance casters available. We're each getting.
Okay, perfect.
We have all 3.
Okay,
wait.
Hang on just a quick
Question?
second.
I'm trying to learn my.
Literally just seconds. 1 second.
Does anybody have
enhanceability or whatever?
Yeah.
I have
Enhanceability would also
Thieves
help.
tools in my stuff.
Actually,
Do you know how to use them?
I don't know. I'm trying to read this thing, and I don't know if it is there a.
Were you
thing
an
that specifically
urchin
says
or a
proficiency?
criminal?
Yeah, I'm
Then
a
maybe.
criminal.
Then yes, you do have
so
that.
you have a cut mouse.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
and
look
then that's
under
changing,
your
yeah.
tool proficiencies, it would say what you can, what
Well, it
tools
says
are.
tool, thieves tools, and
Yeah, there
then
you go.
pro. But it says the pro, which I would assume means proficiency, and it's just a question mark. I didn't know if that meant. I was
That's because
proficient.
it can be different stats. The tools,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where like the stat goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
the modifier would depend on your stats. Yeah.
Well, then I am proficient.
Okay, so
Okay.
you can do it too. Okay,
So you
so
might
we
have
can
3
all
people.
do it. Yes.
You'd probably, even if you don't have much dex, you might actually be better than their guy.
Right, with the proficiency bonus, yeah.
What's your?
Do we have enhanced ability? Because that would definitely help.
Beryl doesn't have it prepared. Sorry, I was looking for that.
I don't have it.
She has
Okay.
had that prepared like a lot over the years, and
Well,
I haven't used it that much. So.
Civil says we're not in a rush. If you can prepare it, we could just try tomorrow.
If
we
we
don't
try
have to do
today,
it.
can we try again tomorrow? Or
It is unclear. We do not know what the book will do.
Yeah.
Mechanics wise, you only get 1 shot at this. Otherwise, you need the keys to get in it.
I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's yeah. Beryl can make Titus feel much better after Beryl gets some sleep.
I'm gonna be at disadvantage for a few days. Actually, ability checks.
No, Beryl can make Titus feel much better after Beryl gets some sleep.
Greater
Oh, okay.
restoration.
On chicken. No, wait.
All right, so we're gonna pass a day.
Yes.
Okay.
Can the door be the long-term project we do when we're during downtime?
Well, we can probably pass a few days. There's a couple of things you can work on in this place. There is a library, so you can attempt to do research. There's the usual. You can learn tools or language proficiencies if you have someone to teach you. I don't know what else there'd be. Probably nothing trading. You could craft, because there is a magical lab here. So you could start working on like a magical item or a magical weapon or armor.
I guess Beryl could do some alchemy.
Yeah, you can make potions.
Unless
Anyone want to
something
try
else
to
takes her
Titus
time.
Elvish?
I don't know the rules for making scrolls.
If you look in the compendium under downtime revisited, it has all the rules for like magical items, scrolls, yada yada. I was meaning to put them in the Discord because it's starting to come up a lot more. Let me see, scrolls. Yeah, lots of scrolling. Scribing a scroll. Okay, let's.
I think it's. I can do a level 2 in 3 days for 250 gold.
So yeah, it would depend on the level of the scroll. It looks like.
Character must have proficiency in Arcana skill and got that, and provide material components as though you're casting the spell.
Yeah. So you'd have to be able to cast it, and you basically would need components based on what type of spell it is. So like arcane would be arcane, divine, etc. You need the amount. I don't think you need special items to craft scrolls. You just need to be able to cast them.
Yeah, I don't. The rule on this is weird. Does that get used up when you make the scroll, or is it just like casting the spell?
Well, I think it takes a few days, and I think it does use the spell. You basically cast it into the receptacle, which is the scroll itself, and then that scroll holds the magic. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I'm also kind of quickly reading through this. And yeah, Does it list the rarity of the different spell levels somewhere?
Uh,
Nope, not really. I believe that is broken out in the DMG though, or in like somewhere in the treasure hoards show that the different rarities for different levels. I think.
Oh wait, it is in this section. Scribing a scroll. So
you have to be able to just.
Oh, no,
you
it's
have to be able
separate,
to
yeah.
cast the
you have to scroll down, but
There it is.
depending on the level, it tells you the exact cost of the spell and how long it takes to scribe.
Oh yeah. Spell level plus days and all that.
Yeah.
So in theory, in 3 days, I could make a level 2.
Yes, as long as you had 250 GP of the correct component, which is basically to prep the paper to hold the magic.
Yeah.
Do we still have ink in the inventory? Let me look here. Reed might have taken it out at some point, but there was some ink that Beryl had made at one point.
I don't. Well, the ink is more for spell books. Scrolls, you have to actually prep the paper. Like a lot of it is enchanting the paper to hold magic.
Gotcha. I don't see it anyway, so I think it got used.
Yeah.
What excessive amount of materials do we have access to? Arcane or divine?
We have more arcane than anything, and
Okay.
some of the
Make a
religious
bunch
that
of
we have is
scrolls.
technically not on our person right now. Daniel's got it, so I would say use arcane as long as that doesn't change your crafting ability.
Okay. Then I would like to make as many in 3 days. So in theory, I could make 3. Summon familiar scrolls.
Oh, the wyvern egg. Wyvern egg is gonna hatch soon. Yeah.
Or find familiar. Yes, find familiar.
Oh wait, I rolled the wyvern egg. Let me see what I rolled for the wyvern egg. Yep, okay. So yeah, do you want to pass a few days before you attempt the vault? He says it's probably fine. We're only going to get one attempt, so we want to make sure we have everyone at peak.
Probably, yeah. We want to make sure we have. Titus needs all of his stuff back.
So, can I hit the button that says long rest?
Yes. So yeah, I'm going to pass some time. So the first day would pass without issue. They do have food. Can you feed yourselves, or do you want to eat their food? I don't know how much food the group has.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you have good berries, that's fine. You can just feed the group good berries.
So,
all right.
yeah,
Everyone remember your temp HP.
What I can make, so it's fine.
All right. Oh, do you guys? I don't think you had a milestone. No, you leveled up recently.
Taking the fort? No.
I think if we're
CR20 thing.
Yeah.
So if we are spending
XP. Go ahead, sorry.
If we're spending a few days, I think one thing I want to do is I want to grab the shadow crystals and Anacate's sword and just try to lay them out in different arrangements to see if I can draw Tealam's attention, because I would like to talk to her and I don't know how to call her up.
You could research that actually if you want to look into that. That would be one way. I mean, you could just randomly put the sword down and see if it summons her, but there's also you can use the library to try to figure out other ways you might get in touch with her.
Sure.
My max HP go back?
Are they a god servant?
Not really.
Yes, your max HP, any life drain heals up with a long rest.
Right.
So I'll say it is now the 80th of autumn, a day past, so you can all long rest.
Yeah.
Then I would cast 2 rounds of Greater Restoration on Titus.
Thank you.
Woof.
Okay.
Ooh, I feel great. Would we get temp HP from you, Sim?
Yep. Take 11, I believe. Hang on, let me double check that.
No. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. 11 temp for everyone.
Civil would identify a circle of teleportation marking within the fort if any of you want to see it, in case that comes up later.
I would definitely want to copy the relevant sigils or whatever, but can't do anything with them yet.
Yeah, so you can copy the symbols. You might want to just mark that somewhere that you have this one.
Yep, I'm putting that in my inventory.
Vlad gets mildly nervous when the topic of teleportation comes up.
Civil would say he's going to send some people back to New Havisgard to talk to his people, see how the rebuilding effort is going, and let them know that, at least for now, the cultists in the area have been very badly disrupted.
The Nightwalker.
Yeah, and that the Nightwalker has fallen, though he thinks he's going to keep that information hidden if he can.
Oh.
Right, because that's partly protecting the fort, because people don't want to come here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he asks, do any of you need to go to New Havisgard? Because he can have you go with one of his mercenaries who's teleporting.
If Melody and Shara are still here, then I don't really want to go anywhere.
Melody has been sitting with Shock, who's recovering. She hasn't spoken to the group much, but that's where she is.
Basically would have gone and seen them several times. Probably even bunked near them and stuff, yeah.
Shock has mostly been sleeping, but Civil would tell you that he probably does need treatment from the temple to fully recover. Because he was exposed to quite a bit of chaos energy, void energy.
Is it too soon, though, for him to make that journey away from the relic of the shadow?
Well, Civil is offering us teleportation.
Oh.
Yeah. So she, we can... Go ahead.
Any temple, or is that any temple, or is that specific to the Shadowkai know how to fix it?
It's definitely known by the Temple of the Raven Queen, because they have to treat chaos sickness all the time.
Okay. It's not like there's something that a normal cleric temple would do?
I mean, there might be lore that certain temples have, because if they, do planeswalking or know people who do, they might have gathered it, but it's not common that temples know how to heal that. It's something that's more native to the Shadowfell. But yeah, he says, I can send Shock back. In fact, I would recommend we send him, of course, with Melody. And he can go get the treatment he needs. Either from... Or go ahead.
Did we find any of Shock's gear?
Yes, so Shock would have gotten his stuff back. Okay. They would have found his gear.
Okay.
Yeah, they collected some resources from searching around. They would recommend that you all take a look around. If you have a chance, you might uncover other secrets.
Yeah, we should.
But that would probably be a day of downtime to go walking around the fort, making and you basically get
walk around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help with that. I'll cast detect magic when there's a question or something.
And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take 100 gold of components from the party treasury, because I didn't realize Beryl only had 100 gold of powdered diamond. So for those restoration spells, Lou, would that be arcane?
Restoration, I think that's a cleric spell, isn't it?
So religious?
Let me see.
Well, is it if it's yours? If you're
it's a druid spell as well.
So it'd be nature.
Right?
Yeah, it would be nature because you're casting it as a druid.
I'm gonna take 100 from the party treasury, and then I'm also gonna take 200 more and put them in Beryl's component pouch if unless anyone objects. Okay.
Yeah, the components would depend on what type of magic is being used to cast a spell.
Okay, then yeah, definitely I think nature primal.
Yeah. So that would be, from you, it would be nature. Okay. So you're searching for today.
I'm giving the assist function. The help action.
Vladimir is searching as well.
Lou,
are we exploring the fort today?
Yeah, I'm searching.
I'm looking at this research thing, and it's saying it takes a week to attempt the research. So I guess I'm just poking randomly at artifacts, hoping to draw our attention.
I mean, you can spend 5 days doing it. You could start it because you don't down. The nice thing about downtime projects is you can pause them. So if you do like 4 days, go on a quest and come back, you can finish on the 5th.
Okay, sure.
You just say you're putting a day towards it.
Okay.
So it takes 1 day to search the place.
Yeah, I'll say it would take you 8 hours and basically a day to look through all the different rooms. Because there are 3 levels, and I assume you're going to comb them pretty extensively. Let me figure out what you can find. This might actually take a bit because you guys didn't explore much.
Well, we had other priorities.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not giving you shit for
we
that.
had combats in a very a single long rest. Yeah.
All right, let me see. What could you have found? Give me. But actually, before I do that, so Sim, you're putting the day towards research, right?
Yep.
Beryl, are you putting it towards anything in particular?
I was gonna brew a potion, but if the rest of the party talks about exploring, I might join them for at least a day of that. She doesn't have high perception though, so I don't know that this is really all that useful.
And I mean, I'm helping Corbin.
You know what? Yeah, if Corbin's perception and you helping him, I'm just gonna brew a potion today.
So my rules for assisting would be you just roll your own, right? I don't do the advantage thing unless it's combat. Oh. Yeah, that's my kind of house rule.
Yeah, on the off
detect magic as necessary for him.
Yeah, on the off chance
we can do
roll
that.
high, you would be there for him.
Yeah, I mean that's true. You could roll like a 5 and then you roll a 20. So it definitely, I've seen it happen. It can definitely help. And you would still gain the bonus of proficient. Oh, not to the roll, but well, in this case that wouldn't matter. But Titus, are you doing anything?
I would, if I could find anyone, would like to start learning Elvish because it seems like knowing Dwarvish is going to be useless around here.
Can anyone teach him Elvish?
I don't even remember what languages I speak.
I know it, but I might be busy.
So if I'm hanging out in the library and I can do it without slowing down the research.
No, you would have to put a day towards it if you're teaching.
Even if it was one of the
teaching and learning is downtime on each side. That's interesting.
Yes,
that makes sense.
I mean, the other way is you just hire someone to teach you, which costs money, but then
right,
you spend the time on something else.
How about the 100 soldiers we saved?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I would ask. I would probably just ask Civil, see if he's got anyone who can teach me because I was having trouble. So Civil,
especially all the curse words, especially.
That's what they teach you first.
I mean, I think it makes sense for Titus to learn from soldiers.
I assume he says, "Yeah, I could probably find you someone." I assume you don't mind paying them, right?
I would have to ask people
in their lives.
I'd have to ask, but I'm like,
no,
hey,
no.
It does not cost that much to pay a tutor. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not
know that you are entitled to some of the party wealth.
I'm very broke right now.
Yeah, they it wouldn't. I can.
You need 10 work weeks. That's 250 gold to learn.
Are you saying they don't pay the madmen well?
No,
you guys aren't unionized.
Yeah, you guys need to get on that.
The madmen.
I gotta be honest with you. I feel like compared to the other madmen,
I can't kill people right now. I'm on my break. Union rules.
Compared to the other madmen, they treated me pretty good. This armor is not half bad, but
yeah. So
no, they weren't very nice to us.
So yeah, I mean, it's. Do you have pale coin?
We got some, not a ton.
Yeah, so generally, you can pay someone 25 and they'll spend the week teaching you, basically 5 days.
Yeah.
Basically 5 gold a day. It's not that expensive.
All right. Do this for 10 work weeks.
10 minus your int modifier, which I'm guessing for Titus is 10.
My modifier is -1.
All right, 11 work weeks then.
11 of those.
Titus has problem conjugating. He's like, I don't get this. I mean, it's still not that
Oh,
much
God.
gold, but all right. So you
Enough for today.
you set up. One of the elves agrees to teach you if you are one of the mercenaries. I'll say says he'll teach you, and you pay him 25, unless you want to try to bargain that down.
That would no.
All
I'd
right.
be fine with that.
I'll
So-
take that out of
First
the,
week you
I'll take
learn
that
how
out of
to
the
curse.
party inventory. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, you're probably about to make a bunch of money looking around this place. All right. So, Titus, you're working on that, so you could put a day towards that. Barrel, everyone else is searching, or Sim's doing research, right?
Yep.
So you can put
Barrel's
a day
brewing.
towards that.
This
Oh,
is
Barrel's
for
brewing.
One
All right.
day I'm searching, and then for 2 days I'm doing the scroll thing.
Okay. So Corvin and Vladimir, give me a perception check. Let's see how much stuff you find
Okay.
on the first level.
That's
All right.
And
Well,
I'm
why
going
Beryl
to-
decided
you're
to
gonna
stay
love
home.
this.
all right.
I'm going
And
to-
go ahead.
I was going to burn luck, but actually I can't because that's just for a short period of time. How
Yep.
does that work?
So Corvin is walking around continually casting guidance on himself as he's searching.
I mean, I can.
Oh, I should do
Makes
that
sense.
too.
It's a
what he's
cantrip,
been
yeah.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're channeling the help of the Raven Queen on this. And you indeed find something as you're walking down one of the hallways. That is over here. In this area. And I guess Vladimir is with you. You would find something on the wall here that looks suspicious. Investigation could tell you some more.
Are we allowed to follow
Okay.
just to see, even though our
No,
characters
you're
aren't
doing
there?
your thing. You're
Investigation.
doing your thing.
Oh, here, let me delete all the other tokens because you're not technically there anymore. You're all off in your own places doing your own things. All right, so you find a lever behind a section of the wall there that slides open. It looks like it will open something.
I open it.
All right, so you pull the lever, and the
Is this their Nightwalker number 2?
yeah,
Yes.
Nightwalker jumps out.
I ready a shocking grasp.
So a section of the wall opens there and to the south of you. And you would see a chest in the room with a simple padlock on it.
It's a mimic. It's always a mimic.
It might be. Keep the honey ready. I think they'd like that. I'll attempt to pick it.
All right.
Let's go. 17?
Yeah, 17 would be enough. It is not very it's not very difficult. You open it up.
Not a mimic.
It's not a mimic, no. So there's actually a bunch of stuff in the chest.
Oh, I
Is
guess
it
we're
Which
gonna-
I
Orchard's
will
sword?
copy paste into the chat here.
Making more work for Beryl. Or for Miriam,
No,
I guess.
no, the fact that he's pasting it is actually really great.
Oh no, I just mean this whole adventure of us, this
Oh,
whole
gotcha.
everything we're
Okay,
doing is.
dude. You know how you're worried about paying for your language classes? I think you're okay.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, there's quite a bit of pale coin in there.
Wow. Okay.
This might be some sort of secret treasury area.
Am I putting all of
Well-
this in the treasury, guys, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't see why not.
No use for it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
basically a bunch of gems and a bunch of coins.
Are these all pale, like pale copper, pale?
Yeah, these are pale coin.
Okay, I got to make some new categories here because I only
Mhm.
had gold pale. I didn't have the other.
Yeah.
Gold is the
denominations,
most
yeah.
common, but yeah, there
Yeah.
are other types of pale coin.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
And Vlad figures he'll negotiate with you for pocket change later.
Oh yeah, negotiations will be, can I have money? Here you go. But honestly, okay, wait, who's carrying the bag of holding now that Anna Kate fell? I'm sorry, wait a second. I've got the bag of holding. Who's carrying the portable hole? Because that's where the coinage is, because it's heavy. Coinage is heavy, so we've been throwing it in the hole.
Corvin?
You're not going to bury it with her? Come on, guys.
I mean, Corbin should be
We bury
carrying it
her in
right
it.
now
You
because
bury her in
he
a
is
portable
Corbin-
grave.
I'm sorry. Who has it?
Corbin should be carrying it now since he's going adventuring through the forest.
Sure.
That's actually, that's really accurate.
And then we can hand it to whoever should actually wants to be carrying it later. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like
fine.
literally, we open up that chest and we're like, wow, that's a lot.
dumb.
Whole chest in the hole.
Pretty much.
Alright, so you take that stuff. And yeah, it looks like something else did open down here.
Look at that too.
All right, now that's
Oh,
a
no,
new.
we're actually moving.
Good job, Vlad.
Yeah, there is another chest with another kind of simple padlock on it.
Well,
Security
I'll,
through obscurity.
I cast
I'll go
Eldritch
up to it.
Blast.
Alright, taking a look at it. Give me I mean, I don't know if you can even fail this check with the picking. Oh no, you can actually. Go ahead, give
I'm
me
not
a.
the best at it. Let's see.
If he rolls a 1, he's automatically gonna.
Dexterity.
No, there isn't actually auto fail with ones
there
on
we go.
skill checks. You can still make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or saving throws.
Yeah.
It's just attacks.
that
But yeah, you would get it open. And inside this one, there is
Holy wow, 9,000.
a D20 roll for Vlad, Sim, and Titus. Because there could be a wish list item in here.
Ah, looks like it's Vlad. Get those illusionist bracers. Cast
You
more
guys
cantrips.
All get 20s. please.
Alright. Give me a D100 roll, Vlad.
Roll 100, dude. Get those illusionist blazers.
Right?
More machine gun forever. Oh, that's not 100.
That's not 100.
But he didn't say whether I should roll high or low, so.
You
I think high
should,
is good on these.
you should have
that's
rolled
established.
high.
Okay.
But okay, well that's easy. This one has 3 potions that are not labeled, annoyingly, and a necklace of some kind.
Fun.
All right, well, I know what I'm doing right before I go to sleep.
Oh, and I should
Alright.
be to make sure I mark exactly what you found. How does it do this?
So,
I want to go look at your list real bad to see what you got, but I'm not gonna.
I'll admit it, I already have.
I'm gonna let it be a surprise.
Let me make sure I put down all the coins you found
It's nothing like-
here.
stupendous. Don't worry.
Hey, it doesn't have to be stupendous for it to be a
it's
surprise.
definitely an item that only really Vlad would be like, oh, this is awesome. So it's. Yeah.
Hey, every magic item has uses. You never
Yeah,
know when
you
it's going to be
should-
a clutch
True.
thing.
You severely underestimate Titus's amazement with magic.
Alright. So you continue to look around. That got looted. That got looted. Give me another check.
Perception?
Yes, the 2 of you.
No, what? Like an investigation?
No, perception.
Perception.
Never mind, Vlad.
I mean, I'm just watching your back, buddy. You're doing the heavy lifting.
Appreciate the
yeah.
All right.
support.
So as you're looking around in this armory
Company.
room, you would find the bookcases. Something seems strange about them. Investigation.
I would love to.
Oh,
Oh. Something's off about these. But you're not sure what. You would see scratch marks on the floor, so you're guessing the bookshelf moves.
I wish to bend luck for Corvin.
Oh, what does that do?
It gives him a plus
Can you link it?
1d4. Yep.
Okay. Ability check or saving throw, yeah. Alright, give me a d4 roll and spend 2 sorcery points. No!
No, brutal.
Seriously?
Uh,
Is it enough?
Well, I mean,
No.
if the investigation was enough to know that,
Well,
something's
oh,
off here,
wait.
we can come back later when we have enhanced ability.
well, I mean, I guess you have a
It
passive
puts him
of
at a
11.
17.
Yeah, my pass was
It
21.
puts him at a 17.
Alright, yeah, I'll use your passive, that's fine. So
Thank
you managed to figure out that one of the books on here is not real. And when you try to move it, I assume you try to move it,
Yes.
Mage hand.
the bookcase would move aside, revealing a area behind
That's a mimic.
it. It's not.
All right, I just got done entering all those gems and coins just to double check. The second box they opened where they got the amulet, was there
3
anything
potions.
else?
3
in that box?
3
potions.
unmarked potions.
3 unidentified potions. Okay, thank you.
The hell was that?
It's the wall. It's a painting. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, there is another chest in here.
Okay. Oh, this is where I was before, I think. Was it? Maybe.
No, you're in the
Almost looks
north.
like it. Yeah, yeah.
You're in the north
Okay.
area of the keep. I don't think you've been here.
Okay. I'll,
Oh wait, maybe you had been in this room.
What's the name of the
Wait,
fort,
was this a
Lou?
sneaky one? No, it's down here.
There are a
Right,
couple
yeah,
of
what this
different
was.
rooms that. Yeah, there was
I
an
think it's what I snuck
armory.
into.
Yeah, there was an armory in the north and south areas. So
Yeah, I think I
this.
snuck into the other one. Didn't have time to do anything. Okay. I guess I'll attempt to open it. See how it goes.
This one actually is not locked. If you open
The
the
mimic.
It's a mimic. Arr. No, it's not a mimic. They just lock a mimic in a closet. It actually starved to death. It's dead already. Give me a D10 roll.
Wow.
I don't actually know if mimics need to eat.
They sure like to, but yeah.
They're arcane creatures, so I don't know.
Alright, so when you open the box, there is a very finely crafted short sword in it.
Well,
It
I
looks, yeah, it looks like it probably had some kind of. Well, do you have smithing or anything like that?
No. I believe I tend to take. I think I took cooking as my elf skill for most every day.
All right, so it looks. It definitely doesn't look like a normal short sword. It might have something special going on with it, though it's hard to tell just by looking at it. Could be magical.
I'll definitely take it, and then we'll let
Detect
party
magic.
identify stuff.
If you cast detect magic, that is magical.
What kind of magic? To be an asshole.
Illusion? Yeah, I think it's illusion.
That sword has illusion magic in it.
Not really a sword.
So you should have that.
It's not a sword, it's a chicken. What? What the hell?
We can look at it later.
Alright, so you keep looking around.
Yes.
Let's see, is there anything else for you to find on this floor? I don't think so. They
On this
found
floor.
they found the other stuff. So let's go upstairs. Second floor.
Second verse, same as the first.
I recognize this
Can we just
floor.
fast forward and get the stuff then the next time? I don't know if I need to run through every single room, honestly.
I don't know if there's as much up here,
Okay.
but Oh, they found that. The second floor is where the labs are. So this is probably where Beryl is working on her potions and whatnot.
Oh, and there's that mirror to that prison mirror that we should
So
talk about.
most of the prison mirror, yeah, that's a thing.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, that might be
Actually,
something you want to look
we might
into.
be able to get Trey's character in play real fast.
Maybe he's stuck in the mirror.
Want to be an old guy?
Is
Well,
that
that's
Xerxes?
just the guy that they had talked to last.
Probably not.
The prison mirror can have a bunch of people in it.
So there's one thing you might find here, but it's pretty difficult. So go ahead and give me rolls.
That 20, come on, let's
DC,
go.
yeah, it's like 25.
Perception. Well, that is my passive, but okay, let's see.
Oh, well, then maybe you just found it.
We'll just let you know.
So
Can I bend luck? I hit the wrong button anyway. Fuck.
all right, well, with a 25 passive, you would find
I wasn't useless.
in this area. One of the walls here looks off. Give me investigation. Again, very high DC.
Okay.
25.
When I made my
That's what
character
I
and I
like to
set him up with a passive
Oh, well.
Aha.
15 perception, I was like, totally gonna be awesome.
Jesus Christ.
So you find a panel on the wall here that slides open, and it looks like there is some sort of indentation inside the wall that maybe you'd have to put some sort of symbol in to activate whatever this is.
Where is this, I guess?
This is on the second floor.
It's okay to get a lab and stuff, like, or like, what's... Yeah, I know, I see where we are, but what's, like, the area like?
So here, I'll say you guys can walk around a bit, because you would have had to walk over here.
Just expose the map kind of thing.
I can't expose
So, like,
the whole
is this
map.
like a... Is it all like a symbol? It's like a specific shaped thing would fit there?
Yeah, exactly. Like some kind of video game puzzle.
Okay.
Like a
Would
sigil.
like the okay, have we like okay, so I'll have to see if we see that. Well, we can come back at some point. I'll ask Civil if they any of the high ranking people they fought had a thing.
Well, the
Okay.
person that we were in the office to, they seemed fairly high ranking, and they had a bunch of crap in them.
The knight and some other people, right? That it was the
that
guard captain
place over here.
Well, we looked through all those bodies, right?
Oh, which bodies?
The people that we like fought.
Yeah,
I think the high level ones. I thought we.
I thought you did, yeah. I think you were searching them as you kind of went through the areas.
I'll at least note it, and if I'll ask Civil if they found a sigil, or if I find a sigil, and if over the 5 days we find one, we can come back.
Okay, and that's all you found here.
Okay.
Can I take a rubbing?
At least get like
Sure.
the size and everything, so that we can match it to things that we find.
Actually, I will. I have a great idea. I am going to find some dirt, put it in there, harden it, and pull it out.
Okay.
Using
Sounds
mold
good.
earth. We now have a mold of the impression.
Yeah. Maybe with clay or something. I mean, yeah, you can have people come back and look at it. But yeah, that's all you'd find appear. So a day could pass for the rest of you.
I believe I can spend 25 in components and get a regular healing potion.
For one day, yeah, I believe that's how much it is. You're making healing potions.
I'll subtract the components and add the potion to the inventory.
And
Oh, did anyone go back to the Shadow Market with Civil's people?
No.
Just Shock went?
I'm pretty sure we sent Shock and Melody, but I don't think anyone else wanted to go.
Okay.
I wish to identify those two things if I can do that tonight.
3 potions and the sword. And the amulet, right?
Okay,
I'll leave
so
the potions to the alchemist. I'll do the other ones.
all right,
Oh, yeah, I can do
what
that.
are you identifying first?
The necklace.
Yeah, you probably know what it is.
I have a suspicion.
The only necklace in your wish list.
Yes.
That does help narrow things down.
Well, you are correct.
Nice.
What else are you identifying? I
sword.
assume you're taking that, right?
Short sword.
Yes. If no one else objects, I'm going to take the necklace of adaptation.
It's your wish list item. You take it.
I mean, in
What's
game, you don't
It-
necessarily know what each other's wish lists are, so you would have perfect
Right.
right to be like, well, maybe someone else can use it.
Right.
So,
Right. It's not something I don't think anyone else really wants it
list,
desperately.
I think I could
That's
totally use
fine.
that.
Just that Vlad will tell you stories about how he has been in places that he's afraid he's going to get teleported one day, that he can't breathe. Like underwater Atlantis cities or some shit. You know, he's like.
alright, so you take the
That one-
necklace of
I
adaptation.
mean, Lou has thrown Cloud Kill at us once or twice, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just a little.
Wait, can someone explain what this? I'll just Google it. I don't know what it does.
Oh, did it
Google
come
it.
up for you?
You can just breathe in any environment and gives you advantages against harmful gases and stuff.
Yeah, Lou should have popped up a window if you scroll down. The description's there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I just saw a
Really
picture of the
not.
necklace and the
Yeah, you
name.
gotta scroll down.
In your defense, I don't think they put a bar there, so. Alright, so you identify the short sword. Oh. Nah. You would have actually seen it glowing already. So the weapon sheds light, basically. It is also masterwork, so it has +1 to attacks. And it does count as a magical weapon in terms of overcoming
resistance.
damage resistance.
That's like a trade area item at this point. I don't think anyone
How
else
much light
cares.
does it?
Those short
How much
swords.
light does it shed?
It should say there 15 and 15, which in the Shadowfell would be
Sorry.
7
I was in
and
the in-
7.
I was in the inventory, so I didn't see your pop up.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, moon touched. Oh, the last
Yeah.
moon touch thing you gave us was cursed. Thank you, Lou. This one's not cursed. Well, that we know of. They
That
picked
you
it up,
know
I
of.
guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they picked it up, so at least
Doesn't
We're
seem
better.
like it's sticking to your hand.
the
So.
last time we picked up a
Yeah.
moon touched weapon, it could not be put down, but
Oh,
picked it up.
Those
Good to
wizards
know.
are jerks. Okay, what else are we identifying?
That was Beryl on the potions.
I guess I'm gonna try and look at the 3 unlabeled potions.
Okay. So the potions. The first one is a potion of fire breathing. The second one is a potion of climbing.
Which we already have
Nice.
a couple of, yeah.
And the third one is a potion of animal friendship.
Okay.
The potion of climbing is going to be really needed because Anna Kate's no longer with us.
Potion of animal friendship. I wonder who might be making some animal handling checks sometime in the near future.
I don't know if they count as a beast, but I'm hoping that Lou's allowing it. Because that's the entire reason Beryl has been carrying around expertise in animal handling for like a year and a half.
Well, animal handling doesn't necessarily isn't. I don't think it's limited to beasts.
Good.
Right, certain spells are, but yeah.
Yeah. Although I would have to look up or a potion of animal friendship and see what that says.
Yeah, that might the spell effect might be limited to beast. We'll see. But yeah.
Well, that's okay. She prepared enhanceability and has always planned on
Yeah.
using enhanceability, and she's been stocking up on her inspirations, and she has expertise in animal handling, which she's been preparing.
Yeah.
Animal friendship spell. Okay. Well, actually, on the next day, because I figure I'll pass another day. Unless anyone else is... I think you all knew what you were doing for that day, right?
Guys, that's actually the
Yeah, I
third.
can keep adding days to the list, right?
Yes, basically. So you would just add a day to that project that you're working on.
That's the third potion of climbing, guys. So we do have those in the bag. So that's probably going to be really useful in some situation where we're trying to figure out something, you know?
But on the 81st of autumn, your egg would hatch.
Just real quick, would I have... Oh, so I probably would have been... Okay, sorry. I'm trying to finish the inventory here.
I was like, what?
So yeah, no, she's totally been watching for it. So when it starts, like, the first little crack, the first little push, like, she's, like, totally right up there, like, yay, like, watching.
I'm gonna make a wyvern room somewhere.
She's gonna
Wyvern
definitely
nursery.
make sure... She's gonna make sure she's the first thing that the wyvern sees.
Yeah. I guess
Wait,
you
is
now
this the
have your new
second?
downtime project.
Is this the second day?
It hatched on the 81st. It didn't hatch on the 80th.
81st. Okay.
Yeah, it
All
was
right,
a
so then
day
this is
later.
only Titus. This is the second day then. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I couldn't. I was trying to keep track, but I couldn't. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
fine.
is the second day. The first day of downtime passed, so this would be the second day. At this point, Civil got word back from his people, and he is to hold the fort for the time being, and to thank you all personally for your involvement in all this. He also asks if you're ready to try to get in the vault, or do you need more time?
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. So you give him another day? Sure.
Yes.
Alright. So we're getting close to end time, but I will let you do another day of downtime. Which I think...
And
yeah.
me making those 2 scrolls of Find Familiar, let's just go ahead and take the 50 Arcana gold off, and just I have those 2 scrolls now.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you spent that took 2 days, right?
I took it all off at the beginning.
Okay, so yeah, if you spent the stuff at the end of this day, you would have the 2 scrolls. Now, what about Corvin? Or wait, Vlad, you were searching the day before, though, weren't you?
Yes, there were 3 days that we've spent for downtime. 1 of them was for searching, 2 of them was for scrolling.
Isn't this the second day? Did I miss a day?
It was, but we can.
Yeah, so we're on the second day right now. This is the end of the second day. So you can make 1 scroll for now, but we'll probably have more. So, but what about you, Corvin?
No biggie.
Now
I want to. Yeah, my plan is to do research on other things that the cult was planning to do. Anything more about the Shadowlords or anything like that.
Okay, so research in the library. Do you want to... I'm not going to charge you the 50 for the week, because it's not a library that's like owned by the city or anyone, but you can pay 50 gold to have people help you if you want.
We just got all that stuff, right?
Yeah, our intelligence checks are not that good.
Aren't they like doing the? Do they have people that are already doing this? Is this not their job?
They might not be interested in the same things we are.
Most
I
of
guess your
the-
research is
Their job.
So yeah, most of their people are soldiers. There are some mercenaries who could be of help, but they'd probably want to get paid for their services because they're not as interested. Well, I mean, what are you researching?
I want to know the cult's plans and more about the Shadowlord and all any deeper things.
Okay.
What's going on here?
right. That seems like intelligence gathering that they might be doing anyway. My thing is separate, but
Investigation or intelligence checks?
So for research, it is... where is it? Deducting 50 gold. Or maybe... Oh, okay. You make an intelligence check, so it's not investigation.
It's just intelligence?
That's what it
Yeah.
says here, yeah.
That's what
After one
okay.
work week, you make an intelligence check with a +1 bonus for 50 gold pieces spent beyond the initial 50. with a max
Plus
of plus
one,
6.
No, it's like that's not worth anything.
So you
plus-
could
okay.
so you could pay 300 to get a plus 6, but that's 300
Well, no,
gold.
and note 6 to 10 on the check is where you start learning things. 1 through 5, you don't learn anything useful,
Yeah,
and you start learning
so
more stuff for higher checks.
20.
yeah, so it's d20 plus int plus up to 6, and you learn several pieces of lore depending on how high you roll.
Well, I'm gonna do this every day, so we'll just do rolls, I guess.
Well, it's for a week, so it would be 5 days, and then you get to make a roll. You're basically just spending the whole week looking through old books, like Gandalf.
Oh, so the 1 day searching is going to make me not be able to do this, or are we spending like 6 days here, 7 days? Like how is this working?
I think it's you accumulate it.
Yeah, so you guys can, if you want to spend 5 days here, you can. I mean, it would make sense if you're working
if
on...
I don't, there's no point doing it then, right?
You can start a project and continue it later. So you could start.
But if we leave here, what's the point? Like, right?
Yes, you would have to come back to continue. So then that might not be worth
yeah.
doing. I don't know how long you all plan to stay here.
I'm okay staying here for a while because we don't have any like urgent business anywhere right now.
I figured it would be like a day and not a week. So okay.
Yeah. In a day, you could make a scroll, or whatever.
I guess there's nothing to do. I mean, like, so what are the options? That I can do in 1 day and not a week.
In 1 day, there's some stuff you can craft in a day.
You can make a potion. You can make a scroll.
Well, if you have the right tools.
You can carouse.
You could carouse. Yeah, I guess you could just hang out with the soldiers.
No.
Like do some drinking, talk to people. You can do religious services. Which I think.
Heist? Isn't that like a
No, there's nothing here to heist. You'd have to go back to the new Havasgard if you want to heist.
You have the list of downtime possibilities.
The Arcana skill. Do you have the Arcana skill?
I could have it.
If you have the Arcana skill, any spell you know, you can make a scroll for.
Yeah, you could make a scroll. Depending on, well, if it's like first level, it would take a day. If you want to put resources towards it,
or cantrip. Yeah.
You could.
Freeze a spell into a piece of paper. You could do that.
Save a spell
I mean,
slot another day.
the only thing I'm going to do is research. So I guess I just do research and nothing happens.
All right.
Stay next week. I don't know.
So at the end of the 5 days, you can put a day towards it, and at the end of the 5 days, you'd make a roll and see how much lore you find out. So yeah, just put a day towards that. So yeah, that was the 2 days, but yeah, we are at the edge here. So why don't we do MVP votes? That was 2 days so far, Titus.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's 5 days to complete a work week, just FYI.
Wait, so what is it actually to learn a language?
11 work weeks for you.
Okay, cool.
So you need, 55 days, basically. Because your guy is not as good with the smarts.
No, he's very dumb.
It's like, wait, how do you say it?
Yeah.
All right, I got 4 votes.
Sorry, give me a second.
5 votes.
So Barrel's playing with a tiny hatchling. So far, no rolls or anything.
Yeah, I'll say after 5 days, I'll do like an animal handling.
Just one, okay.
To start
lots of pressure.
I mean, there's going to be a couple of checks, but yeah, that'll be like the first week of it. All right, so it looks like Titus with 3 votes, your MVP.
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys.
Good job.
Yeah, I think you're it tipped in your balance because of the whole about to take one for the team.
Yeah, I was very surprised you ran back in to fight that thing.
Oh, I feel like that's what he would have done.
And I was like, wait, did that just kill him? And then I read the wrong section, so I didn't realize it would have just killed you. All right, well, yeah, so I think we're all good. good job defeating the Nightwalker. And there'll be probably a couple of different paths you all can go from here. Probably with some downtime. So think about what sort of things you'd want to do given time as you pursue your next goals to find and eliminate the disciples of the Shadowlord. But yeah, other than that, we're all done.
Yay.
So we'll end, since the day passed, I'll say we will end on the end of the day, so it's like 9 p.m. on the 81st. Booyah. And I guess we'll figure out Trey's character next time. Are you still working on that?
No, I finished it, but I did have a question for you. I DM'd you.
Oh, I see.
But
Yeah.
the character sheet's ready to pull into the game.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get components as you're starting stuff.
Are you sure you don't want to write the journal, Trey, and start with another inspiration? and tell the story of.
Well, you would still have all your inspirations. You don't lose those when you die.
I used them all in the session.
Extra.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah.
I would have voted for something. I have a question about the wish list. When you find something on your wish list of that level, should you change your wish list?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, you definitely should take out the thing you got, and you probably want to put another uncommon. Because if you roll it and you don't have one, I would go a level lower to common.
Gotcha. Well.
Oh, you wouldn't just do a random of that level? Oh, you'd just go to something else on their list.
Yeah, something of that rarity or lower. So yeah, if there's nothing of that rarity, I go down a level and just.
I know that handy spice pouch of commonness is. Just saying.
Get some cooking stuff.
Is a Hayward's handy spice pouch because.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with cooking.
There's some really fun, common magical flavor items, but it's so expensive to get any magical items, even if they're common. That because I had that on I had a character that was a chef and was looking for that for a while, but then I'm like, well, if it's that or an uncommon or something that actually affects combat and stuff, then so I just kind of I stopped looking for the spice pouch.
Well, you could always just have it as a comment on your list.
Yeah.
I gotta make up my I have the items I want. I gotta make my little journal entry. I'm just lagging behind here.
I mean, if you don't make a wish list,
have you done your list yet?
If you don't make one, then I just roll basically a magical item of whatever rarity you roll.
Oh yeah, I figured.
I was so hoping you were going to get the roll for this, Titus, and then you were going to have to be. You would have gotten the dress of beauty or something. It would have been awesome.
Whatever I got, if I got it, I'd use it. I don't care what it was.
We had someone roll a 100 on the rarity roll a week or two ago in the Wednesday game.
Val.
And they got a legendary. Yeah.
Oh snap!
Oh god.
Well, I guess I better put something on my list.
They got a very rare because I don't think they had a legendary item on there.
I thought he asked for a +3.
Is that?
Maybe that was very rare.
I think that's very rare.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, I guess I better put something legendary on my wish list.
You never know. That's the first 100 I've had in 3 years of running games. So.
Barrels had something legendary on her wish list for a while, but I don't actually ever really expect to get it. But I know there's a chance.
Get ready.
I don't have a legendary on my wish list. I guess I should do that.
Yeah, like I said, if you don't have one, because I don't think he had one, so it just went down to very rare, which was the bow.
Yeah, I don't even think he had that. I think he's just oh, I'd be very happy with a +3 bow, and you're like, okay, here you go.
Well,
no, I think he did have a.
Go
ahead.
In case I don't get to it.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm on my list will be an animated shield. I just want to throw that out there just in case I don't get to the
Yeah.
list. I happen to roll
That's
that.
really cool. That's a cool shield for like when you want to use a two-handed weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still have a shield. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Good
night.
night.
Oh, good
Trey,
night.
I'm sorry.
That's two characters, Mary.
Trey's having well, last week was your other death, right?
Yeah, it was week.
No,
I think it was
but
week before last.
I
Oh,
don't
was it?
know.
Okay.
Like, you were gunning for that though. Like this one.
I know
I
that one
think
was
you were
on
planning
purpose.
for.
That one
Yeah,
was
this
planned.
one was.
Yeah.
This one was accidental.
Although you didn't tell anyone, it was yours and Lou's secret, and we were all like jaw drop.
It's true.
Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all next week.
Good
Right.
night.
Yep.